Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Paul and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae boys who take the lead.
Greetings, football family. Happy Sunday, happy sunny Sunday to the family. Welcome to Ballchat Watch Along of the Reggae Girls versus the Spice Ladies from Grenada. My name is Benton, along with the family. Junior, well, go on, family. How you doing? Why you take down the little pot, pot and spoon? Your wife don't need the spoon for cook with.
Ready up,
Every
ready
week
up,
you come and
ready
beat
up.
the same spoon.
Yo, at the 5 love spoon that. Watch
By the
out
way,
this.
I'm not promoting says ladies alone for cooking, by the way.
I got you
Come
just
on.
to buy you. It's all right. Accept it. It's all right.
Come on. How you doing, family?
I am good. I am good. Do not need to care about the pot cover. Go on back in the kitchen. Not
Come
a
on.
5 love today.
We can see who not doing any cooking at the yard. Football family, we're getting ready for the Reggae Girls against Grenada, kicking off in about 13 minutes or so. We have a wonderful guest joining us, so we're not wasting any time. The starting lineup is up. We have the wonderful Kadish Fishley joining us, the expert when it comes to women's football. Kadish, how you doing? Wagwan family.
I'm good. Thanks for having me as always.
Why, you're probably the expert when it comes to Chelsea football, too, but we're not going to talk about that today. Kadish, how you feeling? I mean, we're playing Grenada. Grenada lost 9 to DR in match day 1. So how many should the Reggae Girls give them today?
I think we should equal or better that 9. That's supposed to be on the agenda, to equal it or better it.
Okay, looking at the starting lineup, Coach Vin Blaine put out, he's got Schneider in goal, Campbell, Swaby 2, Swaby 1 and Swaby 2, Gill in left back, Asha McCoy, Shoy, Tiffany Cameron, Trudy Carter, Jody Brown. Your thoughts on the starting 11, Coach Kadish Fishley, and you know, are you happy that my number 1 goalkeeper and Jamaica's number 1 goalkeeper is back in the goal?
Stop leading the woman up.
I'm glad she's there. I think she can learn a lot from Rebecca Spencer. But it's good to see her in goal as well. She played a huge part in us qualifying the last time, and she came up with some good saves in the World Cup. So she should get the opportunity to play from time to time. The only problem I have is Sashana Campbell. I think she was very bad last game, and I don't think she deserves to start again today. So we'll see if she proves me wrong.
Yeah, both right and left back were found wanted. Junior, come on, your thoughts on football family. We really appreciate you joining us. Really appreciate. Send on your score prediction, family. I see you running in. Junior, come on, your thoughts on what to expect today against Grenada.
As Kadish said, we are poised, or we should be able to give them 9 or maybe more than 9. I think we need to up the goal difference, because I'm watching all the games so far. I realize that goal difference will actually play a big role. You know, you have the winners of the group, and then you have like the leaders of the group. But some people giving people 14-0, 9-0, 6-0. I don't think we have had a game that we've had fewer than 4 goals scored. So I think yesterday, I think Haiti gave somebody 14. I think it was Cuba that gave the British Virgin Islands 14. So I think the least amount of goals that was scored yesterday was actually 4. So we have to do better. We have to make sure that our goal difference is up there, because DR is actually leading the group on points and on goal difference. And we talked about Shoshana Campbell before Kadish even came on and said anything. I think that she was not great. She wasn't great over the World Cup campaign either. So I don't know what Vin Blaine is seeing in training, but hopefully she can pick it up and improve on her play today. I'm also surprised that Days did not start, because I think even though she came on with maybe 10 to 15 minutes, she was really, really lively, and she was more linking the midfield to the strikers.
Yeah, Michaela Days. So maybe she'll get some running, later on in the game. Junior, you said that this is like watching Brazil for you, how in the 90s, big bad Brazil in terms of playing the Menos. It's a similar thought you have going into today's matchup against Grenada.
Yeah, man, easily. I mean, the first 10, 15 minutes will be key. I mean, what I saw in the last game, Jamaica, they felt their way into the game. They know that they were the better team, and they know that after 90 minutes, the score was sure. I kind of agree with Camon about the goal difference, but the only disagreement or the only caution I would have against that argument is we're not expecting to lose any games. So it doesn't matter what the goal difference is, right? We're not expecting to have any surprise draws. So we expect to beat Dominican Republic. And that's just me being overconfident. But the common sense football mind that Cameroon have, yes, we want to make sure that we're at least match goal difference just in case. But we're not planning for that.
Okay. Football family, we're getting ready for the Reggae Girls kickoff against Grenada. 8 minutes away. We have the wonderful Khadij officially joining us. Coach, Michaela Days, you saw her come on as gaga over her play. But your assessment of the youngins, the new players, the Michaela Days, the Van Zanten, and of course it's nice to see our live wire Mariah Gray back on the grass, coming back from an injury. But your assessment of those younger players, because they're going to be the bedrock of Jamaican football, ladies football going forward, if a certain organization don't mess it up.
Well, I know that I like what I see so far with Van Zanten. I think she has something that we've always been looking for. She seems to be calm under pressure and is a good passer of the ball. But Days, I honestly don't remember much about Days from the last game, so I would want to see more of her and see how she fits in with the team. My biggest thing with this squad is that it did not include two players. And, I'm going to hold off on saying anything until the next international break, where we're definitely going to be playing Dominican Republic, and I'm going to see if we're not going to carry a Juice Spence and a Jade Bailey and Havana Salah, who are very good midfielders, and we miss them. Even though we won in Bermuda's game, we missed them in that game because our midfield was, apart from Asha, who I think had a very decent game, our midfield was non-existent. So I'm missing those players. I want to see more from Days. I want to see more from Van Zanten. I want to see her get some more time and see how exactly it is that she fits in with this team.
6 minutes away from kickoff, family. We see you running in. Welcome to Ballchat Podcast. Regarding the midfield, Coach Vinnie Moore Blaine said that Kayla McCoy came into camp. She's came in as a striker. He said to Kayla, "You're gonna be playing midfield." She says, "Okay, coach, I got it." You agree with that move to put her in the midfield, and your assessment of how she did against Bermuda, and is it too early to make any pass on is she truly a midfielder or not?
Yeah, I don't want me to talk about Kayla McCoy being in the midfield, but I think I've said this on this podcast before, and I've said this on Twitter. Man City has made Bunny into more of a provider. I've always said that Bunny's best position is the number 10. And I think I would want a coach to go into the setup and say, "Listen, I'm going to drop you into the 10 and put a forward in front of you." And you will see the difference in the game. Kayla McCoy has always been to me a wide winger, and I've always found her lacking in that position. So maybe the midfield role is what is best for her, and we'll be able to see a lot of it today so that we can have an understanding of what it is that Coach Winners saw in training to make him believe that her best position is the midfield. So we'll see it today, and hopefully she show us what it is that Coach Win saw to say, all right, this is a midfield player.
Okay, family. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. We're getting some live images out of Grenada. Junior, come on, your thoughts on Mackay in the midfield and keys to the game for you all. I mean, what does Grenada need to do to get a point out of this game, since we're an unbiased show?
Are we unbiased though?
Big up to the Grenadian massive.
Hey, listen, I'm not really impressed by McCoy. I'm not really sold on McCoy, so I don't know. Let me see how she performs in this game. What they need to do is score and score often. That's all they have to do to beat us. If they can get into Bunny's head, because I realize Bunny is a little bit touchy. So if they can get into her head and kind of throw her off our game, that is also gamemanship as well. But for us, we have to keep our composure, keep our shape. I mean, don't panic and just play football. Score more than the opponent, and then we'll actually get 3 points.
Ladies, the teams are heading out. Junior, keys to the game for you, and your thoughts on how Mackay did in the midfield.
I mean, Jamaica just be Jamaica. For Grenada, they're going to have to depend on a lot of luck, a lot of hope, a lot of praying, a lot of rose water, a lot of white monkey, a lot of things. And then monkey? And then even after that, it's still not gonna work. But as for Mackay in the midfield, I agree with Kadish. The midfield was non-existent, and Jamaica actually bypassed the midfield, in my opinion, in the last game. So what I'm looking for more now is, yes, which we try to establish possession of the ball, but establish some midfield possession and some midfield continuity. Control the game from the midfield. That's what I want to say to them.
All right, ladies are singing their national anthem now. Players are definitely getting ready to kick off. Before we get to the keys to the game for you, Coach, just looking at this Grenada starting lineup, Coach Jake Rennie is going to Williams in goal, McIntosh, Adewenmi, Noel 1 and Noel 2, Karina Noel and Rachel Noel, Ronisha Frank, Ramdan Hannon, Fullerton, Charles Johnson, and Sylvester. Vin said he started the program in Grenada. They're trying to build it back. I suspect, as a fan of women's football, it's nice to see Grenada and the sport itself growing. And keys to the game for you, Kadish.
If I was Grenada's coach and I wanted to get a point, I would allow Jamaica to have the ball in their half, because I realize that they like to play, they like to build from the back a lot, and I would play in a deep block, keep our shape, be compact, and the man mark when they drop into our half. Allow Jamaica to have the ball. Jamaica is going to have the possession, but our main objective would be to stop them from scoring, stop them from running at us. If Grenada can have that down pat, they will give Jamaica something to worry about. For Jamaica, I think, needs to build more, involve the midfield more into the game, get Asha onto the ball, let Asha find these passes. I hope to see Bunny making some runs to break down the defense, and of course put the ball in the back of the net. We need to get as much goals as possible, because Dominican Republic has improved over the years, and we don't want to get a Bob Marley from them and then goal difference is a problem. You get me? So that's my key to the game.
Yeah, and before we even we haven't kicked off yet, but you saw DR we saw DR, and they look like they're a pressing team. If DR does forward as a pressing team and seems like they pass the eye test, does this Jamaican team can survive that sort of hurry up play?
No, not without players like Juice Spence and Jade Bailey. And if you watch these players week in, week out. These are midfield players who can handle the ball under pressure and even under pressure find the right pass. These are the players we need in the midfield against a team like the Dominican Republic. If we don't have them, we're going to be in problem.
Okay. All right. I noticed, Coach Renault, we're going to watch the game 2 minutes. We haven't kicked off yet. It's coming like Caribbean thing, late time kick off. As it relates to Kanye Plummer's absence, you know, say a long time we're not talking about.
Careful. Careful. Listen to me.
Captain, some see her as a pillar in the defense, like Junior. Will she be missed? And is it a big loss not to have her leadership?
Are you sure you want me to answer that?
Yes. I mean, you're the coach. You give assessment.
Okay.
I mean, we never run bush around here. We talk with mine.
Kanye will, in my opinion, Kanye will not be good. I don't think she has developed over the years. Alison Swaby has developed. Chantel Swaby has developed. And they have become better defenders than Kanye Plummer. I don't know if she needs to move and get more game time, but she hasn't been playing matches. I don't think she will be missed. Maybe her voice in the locker room, but not on the field.
Junior, you heard it from the expert, you know. So, hey, we're gonna shut it down and then we'll touch base at halftime.
And Kadish.
Yes.
Is Snyder's Jamaica's #1 goalkeeper?
No.
All right. You see?
Get ready.
Hey, Judah, you're petty. And hey, listen, the goalkeeper is so small. Is that number 15 or is it 20 she wear? Is she a striker or a defender?
Come on. Look, let me tell you, ladies, before the game kick off, with all due respect, I don't believe in body shaming, all right? But, good God Almighty, Grenada.
Mercy. Anyways, all right. So I will jump back on halftime. You guys do your little watch along.
Big up Kim Fullerton. You can watch it on headschool.com. You can watch it on Paramount Plus.
See you, Kadish. We'll talk later.
All right, bye.
Better, remember start the clock.
Ball game just kick off. Yo, me not start no clock, man, because you diss me goalie. I carry goalie feeling. And we're off inside the Spice Island, or Spice Isle. We have Swaby on the ball who sends it back to Junior. We spoke about the Reggae Girls last game, how the pace was slow.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like a Reno or Westmoreland the pitch.
Big up to all those who want us to show the feed. You know, we probably can sneak in 1 and 2 video here and there. We'll see. As Jamaica is starting a little bit more higher on the front foot this match around though.
Junior, we have to talk to management before we talk about sneaking images. Football family, you're not missing anything. The Reggae Girls knocking it around. Asher is in possession, or Kayla McCoy is in possession in midfield. But I want to hear the family's thoughts on the overall display so far from the Reggae Girls in the first game and what they ultimately expect in this game.
I think it's a measured start in the first game. This game, I expect us to come out with a little bit more foot on the gas early. Because the second game around, chemistry should be better, right?
Yes.
So, which we are seeing. We are being more positive. We're moving the ball quicker, even though Grenada has set the ball off our Jamaican foot and just take it back. Give it back to the goalkeeper, Snyder. Let's see our distribution. Well done, Snyder.
Very good distribution to Chantel Swaby. Chantel Swaby now finds Kayla McCoy. Kayla McCoy looking to get Trudy Tucker behind, or trying to get Tiffany Cameron behind there. Tiffany Cameron picks it up. Now back to Cameron. Cameron looking to pass it on to Gail. Gail into the corner, near the corner flag. finds Cameron. Cameron running at one, gets into the box, but good double team there from Johnson. And a foul by Cameron as Grenada comes away with a Tiffany Cameron look hungry, General. She looks, you know.
Yeah, but it could be like what they call futsal or beach football or play. That beer son, we see a kick up.
The turf is the Karani James stadium. Yeah, you have some part.
But look where the free kick kicking from. Look at the pothole them right beside our foot.
We're not gonna call them pothole, you know, but
So, what we going to call it? Craters?
Karani
Watch
James
it,
stadium.
the ball jumping outside a while ago. It's like a beach ball.
Big up to the Grenadian massive. Karani James, a very, very, world famous 400-meter runner. Some more need to be done to this pitch, definitely. But here comes the Reggae girls. Knocking it
I
back.
didn't need to do is wash off the sun off of the grass.
Ball is with Gail to Swaby. Now you can definitely see the Reggae girls are trying to up the pace.
Right. It's definitely a concerted effort.
Yeah, ball is into Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw flips it to Jody. Bunny gets into the box. Shot. And now Bunny's down. Seems to have ricochet off a play and out for a corner kick. Bunny's down. And the referee's checking on her, see if she's okay. Bunny's back up.
All right, Bunny. You see the grass, a different type of grass is there. The sun, the sun had them sun that touch you like glass. I've stopped the diving now.
Just want to update the family. Haiti is leading St. Vincent 4-0 at halftime. Costa Rica leading 1-0 against Virgin Islands. Ball Connor sends in the box now. Shot. And wow, now there's a bit of a knock there on Alison Swaby as Alison Swaby went in. And now Alison Swaby's down in pain. She's actually off the field.
But what's the call though? It should be a corner kick.
And being very nice, the Grenadian players are checking on her to make sure she's okay. It's I guess some would say probably was a catch. Or she just the Grenadian player just try to block the ball, and I mean it's just
it's goal kick.
Coming together off the legs. Reggae girls
be your son.
Reggae girls putting on a bit of pressure. They're trying to definitely enforce their early advantage. Ball is with Trudy Carter. Talk about Tucker. Big up Trudy Tucker. Wherever you are in the world.
Oh, Juna Tucker auntie?
Yeah. Ball is sent over. Looking for Tiffany Cameron and out for a goal kick. And
one thing we can tell too is it's very windy. You can see the wind is blowing from left to right. Like it's gusting too because the corner flag is not moving now, but earlier it was look at the net. So
goalkeeper Mac Williams with a soft kick picked up quickly by Jody Brown, who was breaking into the box but quickly broken off by Noel. And it's out for a throw. It's definitely one-sided affair here. Reggae girls kicking from left to right. Throw into the Reggae girls. Sent in. Ball is now with Campbell. Campbell steps around one. Campbell steps around two. Over dribbling. Noel is out again to clear it. Weird. Shoshana Campbell come forward. Weird. We'll find send for the shock official, Junior.
Yeah, because it's like toes.
Yes. Campbell now getting ready to restart play. Throwing out for us. And football family, we don't disrespect Grenada. Grenada's program is restarting. These young ladies are definitely, building towards something bigger. So we'll play the game, we'll have some fun, and hopefully years from now, Grenada can definitely be a competitive outfit because that will facilitate the growth of the game in the Caribbean and CONCACAF overall,
Very true. Very, very well said. But also keep in mind, if Grenada slip, trip, and fall and beat us 1-0, we won't hear the end of it. So,
of course you won't hear that, and you shouldn't.
Right.
And you
shouldn't. We murder them.
You shouldn't. Now ball sent in. McCoy letting it bounce there. Johnson, Fullerton was almost in. Here comes Grenada breaking into the box. As now they find They got an attack. Ball set inside, but Kayla McCoy was quickly there to intercept the pass. Sends it long, looking for Brown. Brown now gets it away. Oh, a sliding
And
tackle there.
you can watch the game live on CONCACAF YouTube. You can watch it on Paramount Plus. You can also watch it on heschool.com, I believe.
And you also can watch on the CONCACAF app, I think.
Yeah.
So if you have the CONCACAF app, you download it, you can watch the game. Not sure if it's on CONCACAF YouTube, but CONCACAF app is on.
Yeah, because the last game I never see it on the YouTube.
Yeah, so it's on the app. You have to get the CONCACAF app. And Alison Swaby is waiting to come back, and so she's back. Seems like she's good to go, Junior.
Yeah, thankfully, because that coming together legs can cause some serious damage, especially ligament, ankle ligament. So
throw into Grenada. Raquel Noel gets it back in. Taken up by Frank, but recovered quickly by Reggae Girls. Alison Swaby sends it to Gail. Gail making her Gabrielle Gail getting her chance to try to supplant Bonflesa in this position, Junior.
yeah.
Here comes Abigail Adewamani. A foul is called on the Reggae Girls. Ball is with Grenada inside their own half. McIntosh getting ready to restart play. Free kick to Grenada, close to the center circle. McIntosh standing over it. Sends it long. But Junior, it's a different Grenada. We saw them against DR, where DR pressured them and they folded under the pressure. They may have been a first game, nerves or whatever. It also was. This is I think this game was also played in DR. So now
It's a different approach. Jamaica is approaching the game differently than how DR does.
So this is what I wanted to follow up with my question now, is that should Jamaica emulate DR's strategy and just try to press this team, hurry them to turn it over and try?
No. Because a 1-0 win is just as good as a 13-0 win. I know the goal difference. I understand that. But again, we're not expecting to lose to DR, right?
And we have a Grenadian player who's down, needing some attention here. She's definitely in a bit of pain. McIntosh, Judy McIntosh is down in a bit of pain.
Come on, say that we are not a pressing team. That too. Even though I think we are prepared, we are a team that is prepared to press with Carter and Brown on the wings. With their speed, they can provide an early press, but we don't press. So
yeah. But so the team was quite vulnerable. Grenadian team was quite vulnerable when harassed against another team.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we try to copy some of the early harassing them?
Well, if 60 minutes is gone and it's still 0-0, then yes, you make that tactical adjustment. Okay. But if it's just 10 minutes gone in the game, you just play your game.
Yo, Pep Guardiola played this game yesterday and see what happened to them against Spurs.
Well, that is true, but we are not playing against a Tottenham-like team. We are playing against MK Dons, and that's no disrespect to Grenada, but it is what it is.
But MK Dons beat Manchester United a few years ago.
But it's not Manchester United playing against Grenada right now, a bigger side.
And unfortunately, McIntosh is being taken off on a stretcher. Seems like she's in a bit of pain there, Junior. Let's see if she's going to be able to continue. Grenada playing down a player. Getting ready to restart play. Throwing.
El Pistolera's the first 10 minutes, not impressive.
And the ball is sent out. Shot outside from Trudy Carter. So Trudy Carter definitely has this shot from outside. We saw it in the game against Bermuda. Ball is sent over looking for Tiffany Cameron. Overhit pass and trickles out for a goal kick. So we saw in the last game where a rocket from Trudy came off on the side of the post, and we thought it was a goal.
Right. So, it was a goal, but it didn't count. It was
So,
definitely a goal.
you know, goalkeeper Williams getting ready to restart play. Williams definitely is vulnerable. Her kicks go straight to the Jamaican player. Picked up by Kayla McCoy. Kayla McCoy sends it to the right to Tiffany Cameron. Cameron with a weak cross. Cleared
That
out
first
by
touch.
yeah,
That
cleared
first
out by
touch killed
Noel.
her, yeah.
Now here comes Frank trying to send it up. Jamaica's definitely taking control of the ball. They just have to utilize this position a lot better, Juna. Time to capitalize and start getting some goals. Ball is sent wide to Swaby. Swaby now finds Campbell. Campbell deep into the half. Beats one. Steps closer to the box. Campbell. Wait, I Campbell have one, so? Junior, I don't want, when you play the weak side, I Campbell for start a left back. She did not look this good against Bermuda, but she is definitely coming out firing on all cylinders today.
She might be one that we can set nerves.
Ball is into the box with Khadijah. Bunny shot. Saved by goalkeeper Williams.
What a save.
Bunny save.
What a save.
If age 2 eased off. And a very good save by goalkeeper.
That definitely was a good save. Good save.
Tirana Williams in goal there. Maybe our
what was even more impressive about the save is that she knows what she was doing when she pushed it wide. It's not a buck up. She did push it over for a corner.
Yeah.
Look at the flags.
Yes.
So the win.
Very win. Asher getting ready to send the corner kick in. Sends it into the box. Headed up into the air and out.
Should be another corner.
Oh, he's trying to see if it's another corner kick. Referee says yes. Points to this. Another corner kick. Grenada playing down a player. Judy McIntosh is off the field getting some treatment. Coach Jake Rennie is preparing. May have to force into a substitution. Asher sends it in the box and she tried to score from there. But goalkeeper Williams was quickly out to hit it over the goal.
Yep. I think she should try again because the wind is blowing in.
Yeah, the wind is definitely moving. Asher thinking on her feet here. Get in. Football family, really appreciate you joining us. Make sure it says smash the like button and Asher sends it in. Headed in, cleared off the line. And ball is now back to a soft effort there from Trudy Carter. Now, and Gail slipped on the back pass, but quickly recovered. Here comes Alison Swaby, looking very authoritative, but intercepted by Fullerton. Ball is now picked up by the Reggae Girls. Reggae Girls trying to get a go-ahead and looking to send the ball over as Tiffany Cameron, but out for a goal kick.
It looked like it took a deflection, but I guess not. We are seeing where Jamaica is trying to make quick diagonal passes down the wing. So
yeah, and Coach Vin Blaine did say after coming into this game, said they have to up it. This is, they early warm. You started out in the game against Bermuda, to paraphrase. Now they need to up the tempo, get more aggressive, and push. Definitely see a lot more up-tempo play from the Reggae Girls as opposed to the early warm against Bermuda.
Right.
So let's see, but you have to translate that up-tempo play into goals. Reggae Girls knocking it around. Gail now send it to Bunny Shaw, who comes short. Bunny sends it to Tiffany. Tiffany looking to send it into the box, but no one is there, and straight into the arms of goalkeeper Williams. So Junior, all right. So Bunny Shaw came short for that ball, picked it up, then laid it to Cameron down the right wing. Cameron then sent it across. Should a Jody Brown be the one crashing towards goal there, or Trudy Carter should be crashing to try to get in there?
Yes, but yeah, that is yes.
Here comes and a step there from
oh, that's dangerous play. Yellow
card.
Yeah, definitely.
Yellow card.
My thing is as much as Bunny wants to show that she can play midfield and she can distribute the ball, I would more rather her being at the end of a cross.
Wait, you see Gabriel Gale got salad there. You have to close your legs there, Gabriel. And a substitution already. Alison Swaby's off. Reggae Girls have been forced into a substitution, Junior.
Yeah.
And now they make some making a bit of adjustment. So that clearly says that she's not well from that hit, right, Junior?
Right.
Substitution for the Reggae Girls. Need to Samson is the player who came on. Vian Samson is the player who came on for Alison Swaby. And but Bermuda is still so they're still trying to treat Judy McIntosh, who's still getting some treatment. The Bermuda, Grenada, and tell about Bermuda, Grenada, and
Right.
coach was holding his hand up to the physio as who's across the field says, "What's the decision?" It's like, so when you're at top of road and somebody at the bottom road and you have to yell them like, "Yo, what's the decision? Should I make a sub or not?"
Yeah. As Epistolaire said, true Julia, but he said that's true Julia, but she can create goal chanting opportunities, goal scoring opportunities coming from the one-on-one.
Right,
That's in reference to Khadija Shaw, where I said that I would rather at the end of the crosses.
Okay. Ball is sent into the box and picked up by Triana Williams in goal for Grenada. Williams sends it high. Very windy day. Now trying to pick up by Frank in midfield. Referee has called a foul. Foul on McCoy. Free kick to Grenada. Grenada looking to send it long, trying to catch the Reggae Girls out, trying and a head back. Now we had mix up into the box there, and Chantel Swaby quickly alert as the ball headed back was a weak header. Yo, some people are trying to sabotage my goalie, They want to try sabotage my goalie. What kind of header is that? A very weak header. And player now, Renishek Frank, is down for Grenada in the box, and she will need some treatment, as Chantel Swaby was very, very strong in that shield and play. What happened there, Junior? Did she run into the back of Swaby?
I guess so.
Should that be a penalty? Is that VAR?
No, because it's not a fault.
Big up to the family. Big up.
Yo, I'll be right back.
Frank is down, needing a bit of assistance, getting a bit of help here from the physio. In a bit of pain. The stretcher is out. Goalkeeper, number one goalkeeper Schnitten Snyder is out, talking to Chantel Swaby. Not missing any play, family. As coach Jake Rennie is forced, looks like he will be forced into another substitution as another player is taking off on a stretcher for Grenada. Grenada 0, Reggae Girls 0. So Judy McIntosh was still getting some treatment. So now Grenada is down to 9 players. Let's see what will happen if the Reggae Girls can capitalize. Ball is with Asher, who quickly finds it to Gail. Gail then sends it back to Swaby. Swaby to Kayla McCoy in midfield. Kayla looking, now she's getting a bit of pressure. Kayla turns it back to Campbell. Or turns it back to Samson. Samson now finds Campbell. And now ball is flipped over to Campbell, who's down the left side. Campbell looking to get in. And across that ricochet off the Grenadian player and out for a corner kick to the Reggae Girls. Reggae Girls dominant so far in possession. Dominant going forward. Failure to capitalize. Failure to really create any clear-cut chances so far. Corner kick sends in. Deep into the box. Quickly taken out by goalkeeper Williams. Williams looking around. Fullerton running on the left side. Looking for option. Grenada down 2 players. As coach. And now Williams clears it. But Campbell picks it away. Reggae Girls knocking it around. Finds Asher. Asher sends it to Swaby. Swaby now stepping up into center circle. And there's another stop in play here.
Yeah, BM say if Jamaica cannot put away teams like Grenada comfortably, we're not ready for the World Cup. Where is come on, can't watch along, she get nervous.
And another Grenadian player is down. Now the physio is
right.
out again.
All right, so people, earlier in the game, so just in case Cycle 9 or whatever them want name people email us. Earlier in the game, right before the game started, I cracked a joke about the physical appearance of the Grenadian players, right? Notice them a drop down like fly.
Yeah, but is it the appearance or is it the pitch, Junior?
So why is it only Grenadians dropping like flies?
Jamaicans are not going into the patches.
So wait.
So
Jamaica know the field better than Grenadian players?
Jamaica seems to be staying away from the patches. So now Grenada is down to what? How many players they have on the field? 8 players?
Yeah, big up Deljai. Deljai is saying, are these players fit or is it a field? No, they're not fit, Deljai. They're not fit.
And now
the Grenadian players are not fit.
Jake Rennie is warming up. Finally, there's one sub that's standing. Here comes Grenada. Definitely playing in a low block. Trying to get something going. Ball is with to Tiffany Cameron and the ball
that was out.
It was out. And so finally now we've got a sub. And we have a sub for Grenada coming on.
Wait, Beanie Man of a daughter will play for Grenada?
Ruth Lewis is not Beanie Man's daughter. Ruth Lewis is coming on for Judy McIntosh. Yo.
Someone said, look on number 9 a little bit.
But here comes Grenada trying to find ball. Even Shoshana Campbell look good here, Junior.
Yeah, because we're playing against. I was going to say something that would be very, very rude, even for my own taste. So. Let's talk about it.
No. And a shot from Cody Brown, saved by the goalkeeper. Williams. Williams has definitely looked good in goal. So ball is with Gabriel Gale. Sends it over into the box. Too high across and out to Khadijah Shaw. Taken off by the player. Ball is with Asher. Asher turns away from one. Sends it. Wait, Asher looked like a fancy baller today. She looked so creative today.
Yeah. But like a comment, but Jamaica going easily dispatch this Grenadian team. Once you score one, it'll be like floodgates.
Ball is with Trudy Cart. Trudy turns it. Now ball is with Kayla McCoy. Reggae Girls trying to accelerate the pace of play. Gale sends it to Trudy. Trudy into the 18. Sends it across and goalkeeper Williams safely picks it up. Goalkeeper Williams looking like, look, bro, you're going to have to really do something special to beat me today.
Well, we don't see our dive yet. One thing we know though, our distribution is horrible.
Yes, our distribution is not very good. But Kayla McCoy looking to send Tiffany Cameron through. Picked off.
You see, that I don't like that. That's too long of a pass to make. Make the ball go through the midfield, man.
Grenada picking a few passes together. Have 4 passes. Grenada passing it around. And a bad pass given away to Bunny Shaw into the box. Bunny Shaw stepped around Campbell. Williams in the goal.
Sends
it laid back for Cameron. Cameron walks it around and sends a shot. Goal! And the referee. No,
what the ref call?
Giving it. Referee is giving it. It's definitely a goal. For a second, we thought there was a foul there, but Reggae Girls won, and it was coming. It was coming, family. It was definitely coming.
What is Shaw should have scored though?
I mean,
No, I mean, she should have scored. You get around the keeper to score.
my youth, what if she saw a pothole when she got around the keeper? So she decided to not kick it, just let it run and play it back to her teammate. Reggae Girl.
Our one, I don't think Grenada keeper is that great. I think the ball just find her a couple times.
Yeah, another
But she should have saved that one.
overhead pass. And we want to reiterate, Grenada's program is back. It's coming up there. So Jamaica should see this one out pretty easily. It's all about trying to get some touches and try to be very surgical in front of goal.
You can get some free practice
Asher
games.
at the edge of the 18, into the 18-yard box. Asher with a shot. Blocked by Fullerton. Cameron picks it up. Cameron sends it to Gale. Gale sends it back to Cameron. Cameron steps on it. Sends it across. Ball is now headed out. It's one-way traffic, family.
We have the pot cover pan speed dial.
One-way traffic.
I like how Jamaica is like I said for the God keeper.
Williams and Cameron again with a shot. Now Cameron getting a little bit greedy and
No,
yeah.
she should have shoot it earlier and kick it high.
Yeah, Cameron
God
looking
goalie.
as there was the keeper is definitely not good at passing, but here comes Frank in midfield. Frank looking to send one but in front, but again another Grenadian plays down and she's looking for a free kick there. Junior, what do you say about that? Frank
What I say about that is she's happy that she dive into the shaded part of the field, so she'll sit down for a little bit.
but Swaby definitely did shoulder her there, right, Junior?
Okay, yeah, but it's not a foul.
Here comes Grenada trying to get a goal. Charles now looking to get it across, but Asher came across to intercept. Asher sends it to Jody Brown. Jody Brown steps away from one. Gets
Good
into
control.
the midfield.
Great control.
Steps away from another one. Now passes it to Trudy. Trudy steps away from one into the 18-yard box, but can't get as Sylvester is staying with Trudy. Now brilliant. Oh, looking for a pass, but the referee, Jamaican players,
That's handball.
appealing for a hand, but no penalty given. Here comes Ramdanahin, Fullerton, looking for an outlet to Frank, but easily intercepted by Swaby. Swaby sends it to Cameron. Cameron. Shaw sends it to Asher. Inside the 18, Asher looking to send through Shoshana Campbell, but intercepted.
Take too long.
She took a little bit too long there on the pass. Here comes Asher. Asher finds McCoy at the top of the 18. Finds Brown. Find to Asher. Asher looking to switch play. Dancing at the top of the key. Now Cameron outside. Sends it inside. And Bunny Shaw with a turn. Sends it. And it's one-way traffic, family. Just to keep you updated on other CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, game road to New Zealand, Australia 2023. Haiti's beating the bricks off St. Vincent 7-0 so far, 73rd minute. Mexico defeating Antigua 3-0. Costa Rica over the Virgin Islands 3-0. And CONCACAF have it Jamaica on the one from Grenada. CONCACAF need to fix up themselves.
I can imagine how much people out there is rejoicing after that.
Yes. So those of you who check the CONCACAF score page, the score for the Jamaica versus Grenada game is incorrect. Grenada is not leading 1-0. The Reggae Girls is 1. Panama leading Belize 3-0 and Trinidad leading Dominica 1-0. 32nd minute of play, free kick to the Reggae Girls. Maybe about 20, 21 yards out. Right side facing the goal. Reggae Girls kicking from right to left. Grenada kicking from left to right. Strong wind blowing from right to left. Asher and Kayla McCoy standing over it. 3 in the wall for goalkeeper Williams. Now they've requested a fourth. Here's Asher with the kick. With a send in for Bunny Shaw. And Bunny Shaw is appealing, said it went in. And
score.
Offside is the call against Bunny Shaw. Went too early, but it was a golden opportunity. Ricochet off the inside of the post there. The call is offside, Junior.
I need a different camera angle, but I guess so.
Bunny Shaw is saying that Williams is wasting time here. Yo, I don't want the referee to take off Bunny's idea, I know. Because we saw from the Bermuda game, she can be temperamental when it comes to the referees. Here comes Asher. And a sliding tackle there from Fuller.
For the fourth time.
Throw in for the Reggae girls. Campbell getting ready to... Junior, something we talked about in the last game. Does Jamaica really need two center backs in this game? Can they just switch to a three in defender, push one of center backs into midfield and just go forward?
Yeah, or just keep one holding midfielder, which I think they are doing. But
so why is Samson and Chantel Swaby sitting back there?
That's right. That's a good question because
ball is with Gale deep into the Grenada and half. The ball is sent back to Swaby. Swaby then sends it to Samson, who's now, come on, push. I mean, because there's nobody. All Grenadian players are behind there, sitting on the top of their 18-yard box.
Yep.
Ball is with Asher. Asher to Campbell. Sliding tackle. One thing you can definitely see, the Grenadian players definitely are sliding in, so you have to be careful on some of those challenges. Lewis. Now ball is picked off by Carter. And then it sends back to Kayla. Kayla now to Samson. Samson stepping up. Quickly trying to get the Reggae girls going again. Gail, come on, don't turn the ball back to Swivel. You push. Seems like Gail don't want Bonfless a starting job.
I mean, it's all funny, but it's true because at least I don't want to say lack of invention going forward, but
and Kayla McCoy pass was intercepted by Frank. Here comes and she stepped on the ball. So because as Grenada gets the ball, they turn it over. You can definitely see their, young kids. They're trying something, but they're definitely not. They're probably not professionally paid. They probably play at the collegiate level. But once they get the ball, they don't really, have the confidence to do much with it. So
right.
Here comes Bunny Shaw getting into the 18-yard box. She has Trudy, ball played behind Trudy. Now Trudy picks it up. A bad first touch and a collision at the top of the 6-yard box. No call for PK and it runs out.
I honestly thought the first touch was good.
You think so?
Yeah, but eventually it was overhit. I'll give the goalkeeper more credit.
And do you need Bunny Shaw in a game like this, Junior?
Yeah. He tried to secure qualifications, right?
Yeah, but and meaning that, and the reason why I ask such question is that, there are those who think that she's pivotal.
Right.
And in a game like this, I mean, your B side supposed to be able to secure these 3 points.
I think it going to sound very cocky of me, but I think the 3 points is already secured. It's not like Mark Viduka going to come out are some big time strike. What Grenada big striker name that play in England? Damn.
Like I'm not remembering. Here comes the Reggae Girls. Picks it up in the middle of the field. Kayla McCoy walking through, sends a pass to Bunny. Bunny steps into the 18. Bunny with the shot. And wide of the post. Out for a goal kick. Keeping the family up. Haiti is ahead 8-0.
Wait, they've doubled the score already?
Approaching the 80th minute. Mexico over Antigua 3-0. Costa Rica leading Virgin Islands 3-0. And no, CONCACAF has finally fixed the Jamaica score. I guess they heard us. Jamaica is up 1-0. Of course, Panama 4 over Belize. Trinidad and Tobago leading Dominica 1-0. Road to Australia, New Zealand 2023. Ball is sent into the box. Samson looking to pick it up, sends it quickly to Bunny. Bunny, Bunny
taking too long.
Yeah, Bunny plays it to Brown, but Brown was in an offside position. Pass didn't come early, but also the grass is the sand kind of slow to play up there. Look a bit, Junior.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You might slow the play up, but you should not slow your mind down, right?
Okay.
So that's where I will have the question.
Reggae Girls leading 1-0, approaching the 39, approaching the 40th minute of play. Ball is sent long. Samson. McCoy back to Samson. Stepping up, looking for now sends it back to Schneider. Schneider chips it over to Gail. Grenada coach Jake asking, what is that? If it wasn't out. Referee disagreed. Grenada picks it back up. Fullerton stepping over one. Finds Ramandan into the, sends it back. Now Grenada trying to clear it, but Reggae Girls putting a bit of pressure there.
Let's get a second goal right now and put it to bed.
Yeah, but you can definitely see Grenada, they don't lack confidence. If anything, they don't lack confidence. Frank trying to hopefully slip, trip, and fall, get behind the Reggae Girls. And Charles is trying to do something. So they don't lack confidence. Ball is now with Brown, and Grenada again played a very good offside trap there.
Yeah.
Very good offside trap. So, and Jody's looking along the line there. Come on, hold your line, hold your run. Junior, in a game like this, you theoretically, air quotes, playing an inferior opponent, at least based on experience. Does frustration set in at some time that you only lead in 1-0? Oh, tech pile!
Big pile, girl, move from there.
And Johnny Brown in 2-0. But that was all Khadijah Bunishaw. Top of the key, piled the player. Laid it on for Jody Brown to run on too, and she slotted it home. We've seen the replay here. Yo, well on. Hey, one of the slowest players to try to prevent a pile that, And I'm trying to get the player that was piled there, number 14. I think is as number 16 is Karina Noel. Reggae Girls too. Here comes and so Jody Brown scored her second of this campaign, right, Junior? Because she scored against Bermuda.
What you trying to do?
Ball is sent to Frank. Frank now get behind going at Samson. Has Gail with her, and Gail. Yo, I think some people are trying to sabotage the goalie, because they are not tackling with any urgency to prevent any shot from me. Oh my God. Frank was almost in there, and if she had the commitment, she would have taken her shot. No, but am I not seeing this correctly?
Yes, you are not. Yes, you're not seeing it correctly because it's a long distance for him to travel.
Yo, Samson is backing up rather than stepping and making. Gail is just kind of ushering her in. Asher turns in, but picked off by Fullerton. But, Grenada definitely getting a little bit of hustle. They're definitely hustling here. Throwing to Grenada. Reggae girls too. And just to update the family, Haiti is now leading Vincent 10. Haiti 10, St. Vincent 0. We're in the 85th minute.
How disappointed would you be if Haiti continue to tear that they are on and don't make it to the World Cup? Don't you feel somewhat disappointed?
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah, you can't score out all your goals them in the first round.
Remember, that's what Ronaldo said.
Save some for later. Now here comes the Reggae girl, sends it long, looking for Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw trying to get, and it's overhit and out to throw. Bunny seems a little bit uneasy, walking with her head down, kicking air there. I think Bunny probably suspects she should have a hat trick by now. And then there's an element to being the leading goal scorer in this round, right? Because I think she, here comes Jody. Jody steps away from one. Try and sends a beautiful pass in for Asher. Asher with a heavy first touch. And goalkeeper Williams was quickly out to close it down.
Yeah, that chance, Benton.
Come on, Asher should do better there and put that one away. But very good play from Jody Brown. Ball is back with the Reggae girls. Samson sends it now to Jody. Jody trying to find Trudy. Cleared away by Noel. And now Jody seems to have taken a knock as she's now walking with a limp.
Come on, so we don't care about Haiti. Tell that to Benton.
A wise woman once said, "Keep an eye on your enemies." Keep your enemies close and your friend. Where go?
We don't worry about Haiti till final round.
And I hope the Reggae Girls Foundation and Coach Vin Blaines and the JFF have their rep watching the other teams, the potential teams in the next round.
Right.
All we can sit down and watch Grenada versus Jamaica.
But and it's on YouTube.
Okay.
On CONCACAF app, so you can watch it at any time.
Yes. Ball is sent long and goalkeeper Schneider finally takes control of the situation. And Frank is down again. I think Frank is asking for something there, Junior.
Yo. That's our score now. Ref. Put it on the left.
Cameron sends it to Trudy. Trudy back heels to Cameron and sends out. There's all hands on deck defensive approach here.
Our BM says we should have been up by 5 already. Not even good. Not even good approach from Jamaica.
Corner kick. Asher getting ready to send it in. Asher standing over it. Sends it in at the near post, headed out. So just to remind the family, Alison Swaby was off. She picked up an injury. And Vianne Sampson is on for her. Goal scorers for the Reggae Girls, Tiffany Cameron and Jody Brown are the goal scorers. Grenada also lost their captain, Jody McIntosh, who picked up an injury. And Ruth Lewis, who engineers things looks a little bit like Beanie Man, is on.
Yeah, boy.
I have some resemblance to Beanie Man. And big up to the doctor wherever you're in the world. Throwing to Grenada. Frank has Kayla McCoy on her. Frank doing some tricks there, Junior. Trying to walk around Trudy and Kayla.
To no avail. Zero avail.
And Coach Vin Blaine seems to be very much committed to this two centre back sort of and with Kayla McCoy dropping between them when one centre back goes forward. Brother, you're playing against Grenada.
Goodbye.
A little bit overhead and out for a goal kick. Football family, we're going to do a regular ball chat after the show. We're going to do a quick show, recap the week's major news in the world of football. Get ready for Champions League play coming up. We'll discuss Lukaku 7 touches, etc. And get ready for Manchester United against Atletico Madrid coming up this week in Champions League play. And Aubameyang scored for Football Club Barcelona finally. So get your ballers and bugs ready, family.
And Great Height said if they are not good enough because of a goal difference let me try that again. If it's only not good enough because of a goal difference that will affect us, other than that, the ladies are doing an excellent job thus far. I agree 100%. Great highlights.
Frank.
100%.
Frank dancing around. Finds Fullerton. Getting a bit of pressure as Grenada now. Some of the Grenadian players do have a little bit of, they have some talent now. They can play. You can see with a little bit of, Charles and Frank can definitely play. Maybe Frank doing a little bit of too much diving. Maybe she's from the Bunny Shaw school of diving. Bunny Shaw steps around one, trying to get into the box. Bunny Shaw into the box. Bunny, set a shot, goal! Definitely with some venom there. Goalkeeper Williams duck out of the way. She just moved out of the way. Yeah, goalkeeper Williams doesn't actually protect our life.
But that's what I tell you. The ball just beat him.
Trudy Carter sent Bunny on her way. Bunny sprinted around Charles, sprinted around Noel pretty easily as Noel kept up with her for a little bit and with a very authoritative strike into the back of the net. And it's halftime, Reggae Girlz 3.
Yo, it's like those that bet that.
Well, I think we're going to have to accelerate the numbers because we only have 45 minutes. And just update the listeners. Haiti now, 11, St. Vincent nil. And they actually, the referee added stoppage time to box cover. What sense of adding stoppage time in a game that one team is leading 8?
Yeah.
Football family, if you want to chime in, the Zoom ID is 321-243-0221. Let's see what the listeners have to say. Great highlights. A 3. Del Joy said goal, and El Pacelier says, see what I'm talking about, Junior, with Shaw coming from the width. Yes, definitely. She definitely. Big up to the Liverpool fan, Kerry James. Big up yourself. Man say, where is come on? Brethren, come on alone you have strength for. The Manchester United fan is here.
No comment. Okay, I set up care if come disrespect my side now.
Alright, football family, we're gonna get Camon, Alu calling for Camon. She's gonna join in a little bit. She will get her halftime assessment. Reggae Girlz. Junior, your assessment of the first half.
I think it was measured. I would love to see Jamaica put their foot to the pedal and just score every time and go down, but that's not happening right now. And the other thing that is going to happen is our war happen is we're going to be starting them back, right? So from keeping the grand scheme of things within perspective, right? We can't play like this in the final round. The ball is moving too slow, and at times it looked like the ball full of water, right? So we know we have to improve drastically in the final round. But this round we're playing good enough, and we're playing good enough for win by 6 easy.
So, I mean, a great coach once said, I don't remember who was that great coach. Your player practice our first round, second round as you desire. You go hard,
Right.
you go my yard. Because
Right.
if you don't implement these high intensity play that you would love to see in the final round, you can't just flip a switch. It probably would be difficult to flip a switch in the final round.
Right.
Coach Kadish officially joined us. Coach, big coach, how you doing? Big up yourself, coach. How you doing, Kadish?
I'm good enough. I don't even know how to describe it the way I'm feeling right now.
All right, take your time.
Huh?
Take your time and break it down. Your thoughts on the first half.
It was poor. We're bypassing the midfield. We're not utilizing our midfielders enough. We're barely, like, everybody seems to be a step behind the play. I would take off Shana Campbell, Trudy Carter, Tiffany Cameron. They have been absolutely non-existent in this game. So Shana Campbell has been constantly giving the ball away. Trudy Carter is a passenger in this game where she should be bossing. Caleb, I can see why Vin thinks that Caleb McCoy will make a good midfielder. She hasn't been playing too badly. She had one or few mistakes, but she's been pretty solid. Whereas Asha has been good. Bunny has been okay. Defense not really doing anything. I don't know who this right back person is, but she needs to be subbed as well. She's very poor. Our decision making is ridiculous. We don't know when to make the right decisions. We're taking too many touches in the 18-yard box. Do you want me to continue?
Are we winning or what?
Regardless, if we play like this against Dominican Republic, we're losing, and we're losing badly. It's ridiculous. Like, we have opportunities in the game, and persons taking additional touches. No, the ball comes to your feet. You shoot. Tiffany Cameron was lucky to get the first goal because she took that extra touch. Trudy Carter took an extra touch, and because of that, the opportunity went away. Bunny is upset, and I can understand why Bunny is upset, because we're playing foolishness. We're not playing well.
All right, just to give the listeners, come on, joining in. We have Kerry. You're big fan. Kerry has been clamoring for you. Come on. Before you reply, you will get your assessment. Great highlight says, who's our next match? April 9th, we'll play Cayman Islands. And then we'll wrap up Cayman Island, and then we'll wrap up against Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic seems to be one of the outstanding teams in this pool so far, in this first round so far. One of the outstanding teams. Come on, your thoughts on the first half.
Remind him only one team from each group advances.
Yes. Well, you go ahead and remind them. Come on.
Hold on. Is it a home and away?
No. So you have some games at home and some games on. So you have 2 matches at home, and so the next game for Jamaica against Cayman is on the road. Then they'll post DR in, because of how COVID is not a home and away sort of format.
So then, like Cameron said, is only one team can go through the winner of the group. So the way how things are lining up, Dominican Republic will be coming to Jamaica playing for a draw.
Yes, because they will probably have a superior goal difference. And that is the same thing that the experts think that will happen in the Puerto Rico versus Mexico group. Puerto Rico has been scoring a gang of goals. I think they won one game 9 and won by another huge score in the last matches against Mexico. So their plan is to park a bus the final day and just try to get a draw and hopefully have a superior goal difference. But that remains to be seen. Come on, sorry.
But you know what? But as a coach, that would be my plan. My aim would be to win. But if I can't win, I am going to draw because my superior goal defense stands. What we need to do is we need to just beat. Who we need to beat? We need to beat Cayman Islands badly. That's all we have to do. We have to beat them badly. But the downside is Dominican Republic beating these teams mercilessly as well. And I don't know what we're doing. We should be up more than 3-0 versus this Grenadian team. They're not great, and the program is young. And you really can't pick out an outstanding player. Yes, the goalkeeper has made a couple good saves, but I think as Junior alluded, the ball them got to war. Once they shoot high, I don't think she'll be in a position to kind of like save those. When we have not been good, Chantal Swaby runner back, she really not have nothing for do. I mean, one time to push off the girl off of the ball, that is it. You know, as Shoshana Campbell again, we've tried to give her opportunities to prove us wrong, but no. This is a game where Trudy Carter is supposed to take it by the scruff of his neck. She's supposed to be on a hat trick right now. So we have to be better, and we're not better. We can complain, so the pitch is bad, but Grenada is playing on the pitch as well. So
we got some comments. Subs that you would make, of course, I make to kind of accelerate things. Would you make some changes here?
Of course.
5 subs at your disposal.
Take off Shoshana. Take off Trudy. Because they're really not doing anything. As we say, strengthen the midfield. Because basically, if we can control the midfield of this game and issue the passes out wide and straight to the offense, we'll be scoring the goals. I think the game for us is being lost in the midfield. We're making stupid decisions. And if you look at it, there's some stupid giveaways that almost gave Grenada 2 good chances. So if we want to do better, I just think Vin can take out some of the players them. Take out Bunny. I don't think he really needs Bunny for this game because she's getting frustrated and the game is not going her way. So just make the subs in the midfield, and then we should be okay. We need at least, this is 5 goals? I think we can get 10 goals out of this game.
Coach, Kadish, your thoughts before we get through some of the comments. What sort of sub would you pull some people off and tell them to come sit down on the bench at halftime?
I'm pulling off Campbell, Carter, Cameron, and the right back. The players on the bench must can do better because they have been doing nothing this entire game. I wouldn't necessarily take off Bunny. I think I would put on Ranzant. Who else? I would give Mara Gray a chance. She's always been good in attack, and she's always helpful with the build up. If I had my players, I would definitely be playing Drew Spence and Jade Bailey, but I don't think I can beat that horse anymore. Who else? Let me just go through the subs. Oh no, but Adam Alaikum, she's not bad either. So I would also add her. I don't know about anybody else on the subs bench. So yeah, those are my options.
Julian, let me go through some of the comments.
Deljai gave it to bring days gone. Oh, Kadish, were you done?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was done.
Oh, okay. Deljai said bring days on. Kira James, I think it said this. Kira said, tell us what you really feel, Kadish. But he agrees with you. Deljai said work on the one-time shooting. Epistolera said this is the same performance as the one versus Bermuda.
Players getting ready to come out. Are we being a little bit too harsh here, football family?
Yes, we are. Yes, yes,
But
yes.
No, I don't think we are.
But deservedly so. I mean, like, because the thing is this, all right, if we were fans of the Grenadian team, if we come from Grenada, our program did young, we never go World Cup, we not have a Man City player, we not have a ex-Roma player, we not have a Angel City player. If we were Grenada, we would say, 3-0 down, not too bad. But we go World Cup last World Cup cycle. We have Bonisha, we have Kama, we have all these players, and we are not playing up to the level that we're supposed. If we realize that goal difference will come into play, in this round, and only it's not like say we have a playoff where we can get a second chance. Of course, we can be a little bit more relaxed and say, no, give them a little chance or whatever. But this is the second game that they've been playing poorly. And we always say, once the tournament continue, they'll improve. There's really no improvement. So, yes, we have to be real harsh and deservedly so.
Well, Coach Vin Blaine did say they have to put their foot on the pedal after the last game. Got to step up. He realized that goal difference, DR has been doing well. And, so he's keeping his eye on DR, and he did say that the team has to press gas to paraphrase, so to speak. So hopefully we get some gas pressing in the second half. The players are ready to kick off. Final score that for you ladies, Kadish and come on. Final score you think this will end?
No, it's going probably 2 more goals, so 5-0.
Okay, and they're readying some subs here.
I say 10-0 only because Grenada will get tired and frustrated in the second half and we'll just improve a little bit.
And the sub seems to be Bon Flacer, seems to be getting ready to
come my God.
Absolutely not. So
Bon Flacer is coming on for Shoshana Campbell.
Okay.
No, absolutely not.
So, yeah, so I mean,
it's just one sub?
Yes, he's only made one sub. So Bon Flazer is on and Campbell is off.
Did Grenada make their other subs though? I mean, surely they're not playing down. We didn't see when they made their subs.
The players return. They return after they patch them up and they haven't,
Yeah, the only
eight love.
All right, we'll talk at the end of the game, family.
Okay.
And Junior, you said we're too harsh. Second half just started. Let me start. See where they are. Focus and we now start the clock. Let's get the get this going. Junior, so you said we're too harsh. Football family. The game in the second half just kicked off. Reggae Girls 3.
I honestly think Jamaica is playing this. What a horrible pass, though. I honestly think Jamaica. Well, let me not make it. I'm not making any excuses for our. I will never make an excuse for us not scoring the 14 goals and blah blah blah. But I honestly think we are treating this game like we're trying to build an identity, a style of play, where if we were playing against Canada or an America, what would we look like? I honestly feel that's a part of the planning coming in. Because with a game like with a team like this, I don't know if we put 4 up front and you're banging goals. Which honestly I think we should be doing anyway.
Ball is with Chantel Swaby. And so Junior, you agree that we don't need 3 defenders against a team that is sitting so deep?
No.
I mean, Frank is the only player up there, and Frank is a diver. Big up herself because she have a little skills, but Chantel Swaby seems to be comfortable when she does get the ball by herself.
Yeah, and now I have to question Vin's football acumen or tactical acumen, because you're up 3-0, right? You're not in any danger of losing this game. So the only other thing to chase right now is a superior goal difference.
Ball is down with the Reggae Girls down into the box. Trudy Carter's trying to send it across. Cleared out by Noel. Charles trying to get it out. Picked off quickly by Cameron. Cameron now, Reggae Girls recycle. Kayla McCoy twisting and turning in midfield. Sends it to to Bonflesa, who replaced Shoshana Campbell. Back to Kayla McCoy. McCoy getting a bit of pressure from Frank. Ranisha Frank, the lone striker, but dropping in and playing. And you know, as the Grenadian players, they're young, probably collegiate players. You can tell like it's a very young team. You know, or some of them may even look like high school players, Junior.
No, I mean, I wasn't that far.
Here comes Tiffany Cameron, sends it into the box. Cross behind.
That should be a foul.
So my question, all right. Cameron, Tiffany went down the right side. Reggae Girls kicking from right to left. Grenada kicking from left to right. Picked up by Asha, trying to get in, but cleared out by Noel. Here comes Kayla McCoy. One-way traffic again. McCoy then sends it back to Bonflesa on the right. Bonflesa sends it back to Cameron. Cameron now getting a bit of attention. Steps around Fullerton. Cameron into the box. Has company from Charles. But her cross or pullback to Trudy was not good enough and cleared up.
Ball, my girl. Shoot the ball. Just shoot the ball. You get anywhere in the 18-yard box. Test the keeper.
Here comes the Reggae Girls. Now ball is sent wide to Gail. Gail and an errant pass, and it's out for a throw to
Wow. I thought it was a deflection.
yeah.
Guess not.
Oh, a throw in, but quickly taken. Charles picks it up and she steps on it. Now, but Charles recovers. Now sends it back to Noel, to Karina Noel. Now trying to find Ruth Lewis, but Reggae Girls Caleb and the Jamaican players, they are bigger. There's definitely a more physical presence.
Right.
They are definitely have a height advantage. One of the things that I noticed is that when Tiffany Cameron goes on the right side, and the crosses that she has supplied so far is only 2 players in the box. Bunny Shaw, and you have about 5 or 6 people who's preventing. Here comes Trudy trying to send it in, but quickly taken up by Williams in goal. Williams looking to send it out.
But why she about a point? Make sure kick it lone field. You wicked to herself, you want?
Here comes Jody Brown. Jody now sends it back to Gail. Gail to Kayla. And then Gail sends it to Samson, who's driving into the... And Samson with an errant pass. Here comes Charles with it. Dribbling. Kayla McCoy running with her, and Kayla just intercepted, takes it away. Bonflesa coming back, but Charles recovered. Grenada down to the Reggae Girls. Grenada trying to get something here. It's stepping at. Here comes Fullerton. Fullerton steps one, and Fullerton had Lewis wide open on the right, but decided to take an effort, but block. There, Junior. Lewis was wide open on the right side of the 18-yard box. Here comes Charles again, stepping into the box, walks around Kayla McCoy, shot, and Grenada scored. And my fancy goalkeeper couldn't have saved it. Maybe Rebecca Spencer, and look at the joy on the Grenadian players' face. They're swarming in each other in enthusiasm to think that Charles cut back on Swaby and laid it down to the right of Sidney Schneider.
So, Benton, I asked the question earlier, and I'm asking you now. Is Schneider number 1?
Well, she's number 1 today. Grenada has gotten on the scoreboard, and for the Grenadian program, and now the Jamaican player is down, needing a bit of help, and Chantal Swaby needs some attention here, and the referee is telling her she can now walk off on her own to get a bit of attention, rather than the physio come.
And it all started with It's not Swib. Who gave away the ball? Was it Gale or Campbell?
And let's see what's going on here with Chantel.
Who was it that gave away the ball? It was Campbell, right?
Reggae Girls leading 3-1. Grenada. I don't remember. I don't remember who gave it. But Campbell is off. Shoshana Campbell is off, right? Bon Fraser replaced her.
Bonflair. Sorry.
Yeah. Now Kayla McCoy dropping in between. No, it's Vian Sampson gave away the ball in the midfield. Remember she drove into the midfield. She has position now, and she was pushing, and the pass was intercepted by Charles, who then ran and found Frank. Here comes the Reggae Girls. Tiffany Cameron shot.
Yeah, man, sting the keeper on them, man.
With a shot. And Williams picks it up. Williams now sends it out. And Asher shielding off.
Ooh.
And Asher is definitely... This is a fight. There's a little bit of a feisty game going on here.
It's
Between,
amazing what a one goal, though.
Ruth and Asha, but I mean Ruth just easy. And here comes the sub for the Reggae Girls. Alika Keane is on. Alika Keane is on for the Reggae Girls. Let's see. So Alika Key is on. And did she come on for Chantel Swaby there? And what's up? The goalkeeper. How the goalkeeper do? And a goal to the Reggae Girls. Goalkeeper Tirania Williams. A very simple flick on from Jody Brown at the top of the 18, and she spilled it into the box. And then she's asking for an offside. Oh, the offside are going. I think
no, she's not offside.
I think Grenada is the Grenadian players are probably thinking we score one goal already. We're good.
No, but she wasn't even offside. So
she's offside?
No, she wasn't.
So Reggae
in the little replay that I saw,
yeah,
she was coming from behind the defenders.
Reggae Girls quickly back, extending their 3-goal advantage. Now the ball is with Asher. Asher sends it wide to Cameron. Cameron on the right side. Sends it into the box and an overhead and out for a throw. Even though it was a goalkeeper error, quick response though, Junior. As Panama is beating the brakes off Belize. Panama leading 6-0. And Frank, Renisha Frank again is the sole striker, is having a hurricane-esque moment here, Junior. Or is that too far? That is too far. But
way too
far. I'm struggling to find another. Maybe I would say a Lukaku moment, but she scores. So I would. Here comes the Reggae Girl into the empty goal, and it's cleared off the line. Cleared off the line by Noel. Karina Noel, as a goalkeeper, went out on a stroll, misplaced the ball, shot in by Trudy, and cleared off the line. And now the goalkeeper is down injured, and Bunny is talking to Trudy like, "Yo, we gonna score the goal." And goalkeeper Tirana Williams is down, injured. And this is the fourth Grenadian player who's down with an injury.
El Pistolers, the time-wasting tactics. With 30 minutes down, you lose 4-1. You lose it 4-1 with 30 minutes to go. And never time waste.
But I think Grenada players, and this is the beauty of this game, the simplicity of it, is football, you know, to each his own, but scoring that goal, they were like, "Yo, Bridget, we have arrived. We're very happy." So that showed me they don't come to really beat the Reggae Girls. They look up to the Reggae Girls and they say, "Bridget, we score a goal upon the big." It's just like we play in Brazil and we score one goal. I would say, "Yo, we can't go. You can't score 50. We score one goal. We all right." And again, it's a young program. You know, the Grenada program is a young program. As Grenada is forced into a sub. Number 17, Keldonna Jeffrey has come into the field. The goalkeeper still talking to the referee there. But I like this player, Renisha Frank Jr.
Yeah, but um, mm, me about a little
So
bit.
Johnson is off and Bob is on.
Me hope about it again because I'm recognizing some red flags right now. To be honest with you.
And wait, so Frank is coming deep from a all right, you know when you have a side and it's one baller you ever play intramural football at college, and there's one ball up on his side, and the baller said, you know what, I will go get the ball, I'll play defense, I'll play forward. That it seems what Renisha Frank is doing here, Junior. She's coming deep, picking it up, and even looking to pass or dribble around people. Here comes Grenada in the midfield, Fullerton trying to send Frank through. Frank going through, and Schneider's quickly out. Mexico is leading Antigua 6-0, 64th minute of play. Costa Rica leading the Virgin Islands 4-0. Ball is with Bunny. Definitely directing traffic, telling Jody Brown what to do, try to squeeze it through to... Bunny is giving me some body language like she is demanding more from her teammates here. Because she pointed to Jody to where to run. She pushed the ball and Jody didn't get it, and she's opening up her hands.
Right?
Yeah, so seems she definitely has a competitive spirit about her. Bonflazer finds McCoy squeezes it through for Trudy Carter into the box. Looking to dribble out of room here, Trudy. Seems to have dribbled out of room. Sends it back to Tiffany. Sends it to Bonflazer. Bonflazer to McCoy to Asher. Asher missed control. Ruth picked it up from Asher. Turns it inside Fulton, but bad touch here, and Kayla McCoy is there. Asher, you can't miscontrol this. You cannot miscontrol right this. Bonflazer now has it. Sends it to Tiffany Cameron. Acres of room. Tiffany. It goes around one. It goes around two. Into the 18-yard box, but then she cuts it back for Bonflazer. Bonflazer now trying to send it to the Cameron. And yeah.
Why make those two passes?
Yeah, some bungle ball move them there now. That ball need to be in the box. Either Cameron or Bonflazer need to put that ball in the box. Throw it to the Reggae girls. Throw it to Bunny. Bunny Stern. Shoot! Off the post! A daisy cutter. And now to Trudy, and Trudy with a shot, but block. Ball is now out to Kayla McCoy. Bonflazer looking to send it back into Bunny Shot. Good header. And Bunny with a shot from 7 yards out and over the top. And out for a corner kick. And now Bunny's looking to say what's wrong with this player now. Trudy Carter needs to come off, I feel. Sub. She's having a Bobby Reed moment. Bobby Reed type of game.
Oh, okay. I think you're being harsh, but okay.
Maybe it's a Javon E type of game.
No, Leon Bailey type of game.
Leon Bailey type of game. A baller that you expect more from, but not the corner into the box. Now Ruth with a dummy around Gabriel, but the dummy runs out for a throw. A little bit too much there, Ruth. A little bit too much there. Player.
A good idea, but she needed that second touch to send the ball down the wing, and I think the defender recovering kind of unsighted her.
So keeping an eye on Alika Keane, who's dropped into the center back position for Chantel Swaby. Reggae girls forced into two subs. Both Swaby sisters are off. Or three subs. Actually, 2 force and 1 unforced. Swaby sisters are off, and Shoshana Campbell replaced by Bonflazer. Corner kick to the Reggae girls. 4-1 ahead. Here comes the corner from Asher. Sends into the box. And a pile up at the near post. And a shot, the goal. Yo, what kind of fool is? And Bunny Shaw, and the referee now has called the foul, and it seems like there's a bit of argument here. And yo, hold on, Junior, we can say this again. Cross battle at the near post, kicked by Jody Brown into the goalkeeper, and slotted home by Bunny Shaw. Jody did not like the call by the official, and she was getting a bit upset there with the official, Junior.
Yeah, and let me say, I have a couple of red flags that they're going to bring up after the show.
And here comes the ball is through to Frank. Frank getting there and quickly and
See
Grenada
difference?
is asking my goalkeeper taking a bit of risk there.
Yeah.
My goalkeeper look like she need to lose her walk. I'm just so call it because that ball go through easily to her. There's no need for bumble at the ball right there, so or fumble it. There's no need to fumble it. Oh no! Snyder almost gave up a penalty, and it could have been a penalty there because she kicked out and tripped the player.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the Reggae girls. Ball is now set to Trudy. Trudy with a back flick, looking to send back heel, and the ball.
Crosses have been horrible today too. Very horrible.
Reggae girls 4, Grenada 0, Grenada 1. Ball is sent wide. Oh, Ruth Williams
gosh.
Lewis intercepts. Beautiful by Ruth, but Frank is in an offside position. Yeah, Ruth, aka Beanie Man looking daughter. Definitely with a beautiful pass behind Alika Keane, who mistimed her jump as a centre back there, Junior.
Yeah, definitely.
Frank was called in an offside position. Even though, Grenada is putting up a fight. This thing is entertaining.
I don't know about entertaining, but Grenada is putting up some measure of a fight. But again, I have some red flags I'm going to bring up after the show.
Well, here are your red flags now, Junior.
Well, for one, it took Grenada scoring for Jamaica to get up and start playing the flurry of excitement in the first 15 minutes, right?
The passing. Oh, come on. 2 unforced errors there. Alika Keane passed the ball to the opposing player who's in a different color shirt under no pressure. And then also Ashley turns around and do the same thing. Yo. Reggae Girls 4, Grenada 1. Road to New Zealand, Australia. And again, maybe we're making too much of a big deal of this. I mean, the first 2 games in round 1.
But
maybe we're overreacting a little bit too much.
Yes. But what if when Jamaica play against Dominican Republic is a monsoon and the field saggy and wetty? It's not ideal situation. So what you?
Goalkeeper and Tirani Williams is down. I think Great Highlight says this perfect comment. Jamaica lose them composure. Composure in a game like this, you have to, because Grenada say, we score one goal, what? We can get one more. Let's harass them. And you can see, there's a little bit of tiki-taki battles that are going on. And, all
right, so my major red flag is it took a goal from Grenada for Jamaica to take that extra step up, right? It's not a switch you're going to be able to turn on and off freely. That will come back and hurt you. Another red flag is we are bypassing the midfield. We are. We played against 2 different teams yesterday and today, and both of them presented their own separate set of challenges for So I don't know about that. I don't know. But I think the jury is still out.
67th minute of play. there's a stop in play, family, as the Grenadian goalkeeper is getting some treatment, and the players are getting some refreshments.
Prime Minister, the game is, you can watch the game on CONCACAF app if you have it. If you have Paramount Plus, you can watch it on Paramount Plus. But you can watch it for free on the CONCACAF app.
The referee is now talking and trying to see where she should restart play. Well, Samson is getting ready to restart play as Williams is fine to continue. Samson sent it long into the mixer at the top of the 18, and seems to be a head collision there, Junior.
Clash of heads, yeah.
Player.
Oh Lord! And
another Grenadian player is down, clutching her head.
That's your out cold.
Doctor and Quina, they're trying to see what player is down.
I'll refill my beverage.
Wait, it seems like she's definitely injured herself there. Now they've got her into the on the stretcher and have her on neck support also and transporting her off the field. That was quick. It seems like them just come on, them not really assess, them just roll on pan a stretcher. I think we'll do everything. Was there any assessment there? And Reggae Girl's getting ready for a sub. Tiffany Cameron is off. And Ada Molekon is on. I never thought Ada played that well the last game. I've seen her play a few games, and I thought she's still have a lot to do. Would love to see Mikhail Days and
but isn't her mother a president of some organization for the Reggae Girls?
Yeah, her mother is the president of the Reggae Girls Foundation, and this is where we're going to leave it.
Yeah, so I go insinuate it.
Her mother is the president of Reggae Girls Foundation. Big up to the Ada family. Her brother is in the Austin Bowl system in the MLS setup. Here comes Frank into the corner. For the Reggae for Grenada, out for a throw. So Vin Blaines have used 4 subs. Junior, Mikhail Days and Mariah Gray are 2 players that we wanted to see, but you only have 1 sub remaining. Who else would you put on?
Who don't get a run yet?
Van Zanten, we thought was a player also. Jody Brown picks it up. Jody looking to send it in, and Trudy had it knocked away there. Here comes Fullerton trying to send it to Frank. Frank always seems to be available. Or is it Charles? Charles, and a bad pass here from Charles, and picked up by Ada. And it's glad to see Ada okay, though, because she picked up a knock in the last game. Ada sends it to Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw with a space. Bunny sends it to Trudy. And the goalkeeper overrun it. But the defender, Noel was there to clear the lines.
BM says, Ballchat, I see trouble ahead for the Reggae Girls. I agree.
Road to Australia, New Zealand. We have 4 slots from CONCACAF to go to road to New Zealand, with a potential for 2 extra places, with the 3rd place finishers going to intercontinental playoff. If the Reggae Girls, if their potential is 6 slots for CONCACAF, 4 guaranteed spots, and the Reggae Girls cannot make it, come on, man. And what you said, Junior? Come on, man.
Yeah, but...
Well, and as Cameron said the other day, sorry, Junior, it's not...
Is this a penalty? No.
No, it's out for a corner. As Cameron said the other day.
But the thing is, we can't talk about the final round if we enter into the game against DR with Jamaica needing only a draw. I mean, with Yeah, with DR needed only a draw.
Only a draw, yeah.
Right? So we can't talk about final round until we take care of business.
Yeah, yep, exactly. Asha with a corner kick headed out. Ada couldn't get control of it. Now here comes a shot from Bun. Plays a goal from about a mile away. What an effort! 5-1. Oh, you know what? The Bun players have to play that side. It doesn't matter how she defend. She will play that side with that shooting from that distance. Goal.
But remember, you know, I've been calling for this from the game start. Just shoot at the goal. Just
and
shoot.
is it Bonflesa or Alika Keen? I'm trying to see who that is. I don't want to award goal to the wrong person here. Let's make sure I get this right. But what a cracking effort.
Yeah.
Reggae Girls now 5.
All right, we need 4 more goals to save our blushes.
Reggae Girls, Junior, that is a beauty. I mean, we don't say goalkeeper bug still, but well, not bug, but the goalkeeper is not. Yeah, but I mean, that was a proper shot.
Yes, it was. Yeah,
Alika Keen is the one with the goal. The centre back, Alika Keen.
Perfect. Yeah, the technique was perfect. Head over the ball and everything.
Here is Ruth Lewis for Grenada on the top of Jamaica's 18-yard box. Finds Fullerton and eased off of it by Asha. And actually, Asha's been doing this all game. She has a bigger upper body strength, so she's pretty much been easing off these players.
But they call foul.
And so the referee called a foul this time. Well, it's a big up to the referee who's been a fantastic job managing this game. Because there's been little ticky-tack things that's going on in between the line. Mexico leading Antigua 7. Costa Rica over Virgin Islands 6. Panama beating the brakes off Belize 7-0. Some domino score thing I go on there, so. Reggae Girls 5. Standing over the free kick for Grenada. Grenada has a free kick from about 19 yards out, right side facing. Yo, hey, goalkeeper, just don't bother with the foolishness idea. 4 in the wall. Fullerton is standing over it for Grenada. She just gets ready, sends it in, and it's a little bit over. It's overhit and out for a goal kick. That was a good goal. 15 shots on goal for us. Junior, 15 shots on goal. And 5 converts. So, Alika, Junior?
Yeah, I hear it? Oh.
Yeah. Now, go ahead.
How much of them did the goalkeeper give away?
I mean, it's a young program, and the goalkeeper is trying her best. She's trying her best. As the Grenadian player is down, needing some attention. Bunny Shaw should come off now, right? I mean,
yeah, you have nothing else to prove from her perspective.
The 90 minutes of the last game, 90 plus stuff. You know, I mean, come on. Or maybe they didn't name a vice captain. Ball is with Fullerton. Now Jody Brown picks it up and
turn that face. Go. Referee.
Referee calls a foul. Free kick to Grenada, sends it long. Headed out by the Reggae Girls. Jody with a very wise play. Got around her marker. Jody run into the box. Jody with a shot! And straight into the arms of Williams.
Straight to the arms. That's a perfect one.
Straight into the arms of Williams. Reggae girls trying to, well, not trying. They will definitely select go 6 points. 6 points from 2 games. It should be a 100% return. Some of the Reggae girls fans are not satisfied with the play. I mean, but didn't they just didn't they just arrive on Monday of last week before somewhat pretty decent return for just arriving. Ball is with Bunny Shaw on the right. Bunny Shaw steps around her marker, gets into the box, bundled over, no call by the official. Ada picks up the loose ball in the box. Ada turns around, Ada takes a shot.
Beat it. Ooh.
Over the top. Out for a goal kick.
Good try. Oh, shit about yourself.
And big up to all the other watchers and another Grenadian players down. Big up to all the other watch-alongs. Big up Coach's Desk on YouTube. Check them out doing a watch-along. Big up to Military TV doing their watch-along. Big up to all the Reggae Girls watch-along that are currently going on. Check them out. Those guys do wall-to-wall coverage of all things football, just like Ballchat. Big up to the family. A Grenadian player is down, needing a bit of attention as the physio has probably been the busiest of the Grenadian staff today. The physio is back out with the stretcher again. Physio and support staff back out with the stretcher. A lot of injuries been picked up by the Grenadian players, unfortunately. Come on, says she doesn't. I don't know why Bunny's still on the pitch. And yes, I think Bunny Shaw, she played a full 90 minutes in the last game, so there's no reason why she should be on the pitch. Coach Vin has one more sub remaining, so he could use it and take her off. Now ball is with the Reggae Girls. Gail sends it to Alika Keane, scorer of that wonder strike. So Samson to Trudy to Shaw, back to Trudy trying to send it in, deflected now out to Ada stepping it over, pass it to Trudy at the top of the 18. Trudy walks around one, Jody giving her an option, but Trudy went for glory and is overhit and out for a goal kick. So Junior, is this based on what you saw from the last 2 games, is this the Jamaica front 3 here? Jody and Bunny and Trudy.
I don't think Bunny is playing her rightful position.
So you want her to drop in what? Number 10?
No, I want her to play in the 9 and don't move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes Ada. Ada on the right, sends it into the box looking for Bunny. Bunny has Jody Brown with her, but taken off by Ramadan. And Jody Brown picks up the loose ball, sends it back to Ada on the right. Ada controls, steps around her. Beautiful skip away from her marker. But definitely now trying to get into the box, finds Trudy. Trudy sends it back to Bonflaser with a cross and the ricochet and into the arms of goalkeeper Tyran Williams.
Into the grateful arms of the goalkeeper.
Football family. Reggae Girls trying to go to Australia, New Zealand. Ball is with Gail. Say Gail as a left back. Our first time I say Gail steps into the box. Now Gail dribbling. And Frank is down to clear her lines. First time I saw Gail actually has gotten forward since she's entered the field.
Yeah.
And you think against this other team, the left and the right back would be pushing further up to kind of stretch and make, 2 substitution coming on for Grenada. Number 3, Tessia Jones is on for Karina Noel. And number 23, Monique George is on. I'm trying to see who Monique George. Reggae Girls has a corner kick. Asher sends it in. Samson trying to get it on goal. Samson with a turn. She got almost
She had more time. She had more time.
She tried to quickly get it in, but out for a goal kick. Reggae girls, we're seeing the replay of the corner kick here. Samson, had a good leap there, Junior, and yeah, definitely had more time. Another corner kick to the Reggae girls. There's a bit of urgency to try to get more goals. And the referee has stopped play here, saying that the ball was rolling when they took the guy. They weren't ready to. She didn't give them a green light to take the corner. Here's Asher. Send the corner kick in. Headed on by Kayla McCoy into the arms of Williams. Williams boots it out. Gail picks it up for Reggae girls. Gail sends it back to Alika Keane. Keane sends it right to Samson. Samson stepping up to midfield. Find Bonflacer on the right. Bonflacer sends it in the box. Finds Khadijah Shaw, who cushioning it for Trudy Carter at the top of the 18, and a shot. And the shot is wide. Just to recap scores of CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, road to New Zealand, Australia 2023. Only the group winners will go on to the next round. There are 6 groups. Only group winners will go on to the next round. Awaiting the winners in the next round are the top ranked teams in CONCACAF, USA and Canada. Awaiting. Top 2 from each group. And the final round goes straight to Australia, New Zealand 2023 World Cup. Third place goes into an intercontinental playoff. Corner kick to the Reggae girls. Short corner, taken to Bunny Shaw. Bunny stepping out, sends it into the box, overhead.
Why?
Seems like the Reggae girls need a coach.
Yeah, because why is Bunny the one
doing all these things? And a step.
That's a penalty, right?
And a step on there on Ada, and no call was given. And a clash between Frank and Samson. The referee has called a foul. Hey, Samson is a cheeky player. You have to watch her. She can, or kind of, she does these little niggle. Some could say dirty things. And Bunny has collided with a player. Now Bunny's down. Body check. Imagine you have to be powerful to body check Bunny.
Yes, imagine you have to be.
Yeah,
but
I
would like to see her more up at the apex though.
Free kick to the Reggae girls. Bonflacer standing over it. Panama leading Belize 8-0. 83rd minute. Well, it would be nice if Reggae girls can score 8 or 10 on a side. Like how Haiti scored 11 on St. Vincent. Bonflacer sends it in. And a header. And Kayla McCoy totally
Free header.
Reggae girls 5, Grenada 1. Football family will get your thoughts on this game coming up at the end. On our post-match wrap, we'll also get some assessment on other major news in the world of football. Take a look at the landscape of things in the EPL. Get ready for Champions League coming up this week. Quick recap after this game is over. A few more minutes of play here. Here comes Grenada with it. Driven into the Girls half. Now Frank is through and he's outside. And Snyder was quickly out to clear her lines, but an offside. Hey, who said Snyder can't play with the ball at her feet?
Oh boy.
Junior, would you go ahead and just use the last sub here if you're Coach Vin Blaine? Here comes Gail. Gabriel Gail run that one. Sends it to Ada. Ada sends it into the box. And
He's a bib.
Too strong. What did it? just bounce over her leg, or Bunny Shaw
Was
missed
right
the sitter
through.
there? Did she miss the sitter, or did just
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. That's it. Easy.
a good cross there from Ada? Bunny couldn't be on the end. Mexico leading Antigua 7-0. We're into stoppage time. Costa Rica leading Virgin Islands 6-0. Of course, the Reggae Girls 5-1 ahead of Grenada. Trinidad still 2-0. Trinidad defeated Dominica 2-0. Coach Kenwin Jones in charge of things in the Twin Island Republic there. Here is Kayla McCoy sending right to Gabriel, sending left to Gabriel. Here's Jody Brown stepping into the box, steps around one, steps into the box, sends it on a plate for Asher, and she couldn't corral it and put it in the back of the net. Another missed opportunity. So what is that? 2 missed opportunities in the span of what? 3 minutes. Ball been set on a plate. Asher and Bunny Shaw should have converted those chances, right, Junior?
Of course, but we do recognize a change in the philosophy of the Jamaican team, right? Where they are more aggressive, coming forward earlier to meet the ball, right?
Yeah, ball is now sent through. Charles running through and quickly out, and goalkeeper Schneider, rather than blasted up over her player, she blasted into her player. Almost gave a rebound to Grenada. Ay.
You might as well say it, man.
Yeah, Schneider, there's a bit of a question about Schneider with the ball at her feet. Definitely needs to work on those. Definitely.
Did you just say a bit of a question?
Yes. Here comes Gabriel Gill, sends it to Trudy. Trudy turns, finds McHale. It finds McCoy. McCoy sends it to Ada. Ada has Bunflesser on the right. Bunflesser, no, looking to send it in. Sends it into the box. On a sitter for Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw finally headed to the back as the Reggae Girls have gotten their 6. And more like the ball headed Bunny there, Junior. That was an excellent cross by Bunflesser.
And this is why Bunny should be at the apex at all time. At all time.
Excellent cross from Bunflesser.
Yeah.
Perfectly placed. So, you know what? I should take back some of my criticism of her defensive liabilities, because that was an excellent cross. That's what you need.
I agree.
Here comes Grenada getting us started. Ball sent to Lewis. Lewis on the right. And Lewis with a weak pass.
Tired. To boss.
Yeah, but
all right, ref. Blow it off.
3 minutes of added time. Turn in the midfield here by Asher. Well, Asher looked good against some opponents here today. Hopefully this will do her confidence a world of good. Ball is with Jody. Jody trying to walk around one. Stepped up. Ball now with Kayla McCoy. McCoy to Gabriel. Ball is with Ada. Ada on the right. Bunflesser giving her an option, running, telling her to pass it. Ada walked around one. Ada looking for a goal herself. Shot. Yo.
Good try.
It seems like everybody from what here just look goal for themselves now. You know, if I Pep Guardiola that she would have come sit down beside him.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, the overlap was there for Bunflesser. Push it through. She was wide open. Have to rely and play that team ball. Ada stepping around one in the middle. Sign Jody Brown. Now good. Jody into the box. And Jody with a toe poke straight into the arms.
What the hell was that?
Oh, Williams. And another missed opportunity there. Should have been 9.
What was that?
Maybe an exhausted effort, and goalkeeper Williams just kick it long to Lewis. And Gail and Lewis there in a bit of argy-bargy. Gabriel Gay is telling Lewis, said, yo, ease off of me. And here comes Frank, is quickly over to defend Lewis.
My question now, though, is where was this enthusiasm and energy prior to the goal? Prior to Grenada scoring?
Yeah. So you can't wait for the opponent to kind of trigger it, right? You have to
Right,
be
and that's why it's one of my major red flags.
Trudy, Trudy sends it to Kayla. So 2 games now with Kayla McCoy sitting in midfield. We'll get a further assessment on her play. And Reggae girlz, 2 from 2, Junior.
No matter with that. We expected that.
2 from 2.
My concern, though, is I wholeheartedly expect us to beat Dominican Republic, right? I really... Wait, did Bonnie just thumb the girl?
Well, I know I saw her hand move from where it was. Was it a fist?
It looked like she... Yeah.
Or some, I don't know. I don't know if she was... I would have to see the replay. I know the ball came into the box and she's definitely... She's temperamental and she gets annoyed when the defense is haggling her and playing her rough. So the referee has concluded it. It's over. 6. That 1 goal is a blemish, though. There's not a lot of, when a game is concluded, is over, teams, players give each other a fisticuff, saying
this is what I was thinking while the game was going on.
Yeah.
Coming into this tournament, right? For this round of games, which team would we think is the best team? I would say Jamaica was the best team coming in the whole competition. Of course, without America.
Hold on. I just want to make sure the best team in the group are the best
in this round of games.
In this round. Okay.
In this round of games, okay. Jamaica should be the best team.
Okay.
Right? On paper, I think we have the best team in this round of games. I'm talking about you have Haiti, Costa Rica, Mexico. Jamaica is the best team.
Okay.
Right?
That's what you're
in my belief. Yeah. In my belief. We have the best team on paper. But we're not scoring the 10 or 12 goals, right? My worry is it took Grenada scoring for Jamaica to put a little pep in their step, right? What if you go against Dominican Republic and for the first 80 minutes it's a boring lull draw, and Dominica go score? You don't have enough time to ramp it up and chase the game, right? So that's my major red flag. Is it seemed like the team is deliberate in their pace, and then when the goal score, when Grenada scores, that it's all right, let's switch on, and I think that's concerning.
Okay, so you think like they're playing down to their competition? Is that what you're getting at?
Who played out to Jamaica?
Yeah.
No, because I think we played. We didn't play down to our competition, but I think we did not give our midfield a chance to dominate because of our style of play. I think this comes down to coaching. I think we are too. It's not lethargic. It's deliberate. It's almost disrespectful. We are playing like we know we're gonna win, right? Which is good to play with that confidence. But if all things remain equal, Dominican Republic will be coming into that last game thinking that they have a chance to beat Jamaica, to draw with Jamaica, right? So in that game, we will have to start fast. If we haven't started fast in the first 2 games, we're probably not going to start fast the 3rd game. What makes us think we're going to start fast against Dominican Republic?
Yeah. That style, because as we spoke about, flipping it on and off is definitely a concern. We have Coach Kadish officially join us. Coach Kadish, how you doing, family? Your thoughts, your overall assessment. It ended 6-1, but your expert, through your expert eyes, your thoughts.
It's kind of weird for me to say this after we've.
Your audio chipping on.
4-6-1.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm saying that this was a very poor 6-1.
Okay.
Grenada definitely deserved that goal. They deserved a couple more as well, and I wouldn't have been mad if they drew the game because I don't know what we were playing at. Trudy Carter, God bless her for what she has given to the program, but she doesn't deserve to be starting. To my knowledge, she doesn't have a club. How is she starting in World Cup qualifying games? It is not the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying games of the past where we can barely show up in the first round and get through the second round and be good and be okay with that. No, these teams have developed, and I've said it over and over again, if we are not careful, the teams in the Caribbean are going to surpass us. I would not be surprised if we don't make it to the second round with how we are playing. And I hope they've taken this thing from the men's team where they choose players based on how, I know this player and she can play ball, man. She just need a little chance. Nah. If you are not training regularly, if you are not performing on a regular basis for your club, you do not deserve to be called up in the national team. For Trudy Carter did not deserve to play 90 minutes in this game. She should have been taken off the field from the first half. She was a step behind the game all day. All day. Tiffany Cameron should have come off way earlier than she did. She was poor. Nobody on the field can make a decision to say, you know what, the cross is not working. Let's try something else. They tried the same corner routine over and over. It's one time they tried something different and the referee stopped it. Like, why is it that Jamaican football just cannot keep up with the times? Why? It is oh my God! It is hurtful. I have a headache because of this game. This game was poor.
All right, family, football family, we're definitely going to dissect and get some thoughts. You know, we have very high standard here. You know, imagine when we win 6-1. You know, we definitely holding the bar high. Come on, your thoughts on this 6-1 victory and, yeah, your takeaway from it.
3 points are 3 points, but we don't need 3 points. We really did not need we need 3 points, but we needed a better goal difference. I don't know if we were watching the same stream where the commentator he was always harping on it. The goal difference for the Dominican Republic is going to come down to the final game. All they have to do is hold Jamaica to a draw. And if I said already, if you watch Dominican Republic play, you would think that they have the stars on the pitch, right? So for us to think that we can only go there and do the bare minimum, then we are not going to go to the second one. And it would be disgraceful if we don't make it, because what? We are what is it? We are ranked third in CONCACAF. I mean, like, we are the top 5 teams in CONCACAF, and yet we cannot decisively, convincingly beat Bermuda and beat Grenada. What they say? I think they said that the Grenada has not played an international match since 2018. This same coach, Vin Blaine, he was in Grenada for 2 years as a technical director, resurrecting this program. And basically, we can say that they actually held their own against us. I mean, like, we were not good enough to advance. Yes, we won. Okay. But we understand the problems that we will face in the future. We understand what we need to do. We needed to score and score plenty of goals so that we can look at it and say, all right, then fine. The last game, all I need is a draw. No, we're saying all Dominican Republic needs is a draw and we have to win. We can't keep faith in somebody else's hands because you never know what will happen. So I don't understand. Bonnie should not have been on the pitch that long. We really did not need her for the whole 90 minutes. We needed somebody fast, fresh legs to kind of come in and bang in the goals. I think Vin Blaine is a little bit suspect when it comes to man management. At some point, I forgot that Trudy was on the pitch. Listen, I love Trudy Carter. I think that she had great potential, but I think no, she's not showing that potential. And if we need to advance to the World Cup, we have to get the best players on the pitch. Let us not talk about favoritism. You have Van Zenten, who came on the last game and had a good showing. She couldn't get 5 minutes on, but you have Jody Brown, you have Carter, and you have Bunny Shaw still on the pitch. And we had the twins who could have come in to make a difference. So I don't understand what they're doing, and I hope it don't come to bite us in the butt, because I want to go to Australia. I want to go to the World Cup. I actually want to go to Mexico for the second round. So them try to muck it up.
Very high standards here on Ballchat, family, and the Jamaican fans are running in. Why? Junior, you said you saw some red flags. Go list your red flags, the way you say.
Like I will say it again, it took Grenada scoring for Jamaica to start playing a little bit faster, right? I don't like that. I really don't like that. The midfield again, we're not going through the midfield, and we see Grenada overpower our midfield again, right? And my other red flag is Bunny Shaw. I think she is let me not say that. I want to see Bunny Shaw play as the true number 9, as a target forward and stay up top. I don't like to see her running back to midfield. I don't like to see her trying to cross a ball in from the corner flag. You're taking away our chance of scoring by running on somebody else's job. To me, Bunny Shaw should be a target 9. A true number 9. You don't need for run back, woman. You don't need for run back. So those are really my flags. But the midfield is concerning to me. And if Grenada had a fit striker, they could have scored at least 3 goals to them. Because how many times in the pass back we see the Jamaican defenders either miscontrol or misread the ball, and then the ball is running in between them and Schneider. How many times did we see that? So we'll have to say, what if we're playing against a better team, better competition, better athleticism or equitable athleticism, then it will become a one-on-one against the goalkeeper, right? So those flags, we cannot act like just because it's 6-1, it sounds like we're not gracious. But you cannot turn a blind eye to those things that we saw going on the field today.
So, and don't forget, this is the team that Dominican Republic gave 9.
Right.
9. Do not forget that. The team that we are aiming to beat gave this team that we had problems breaking down 9. No goals were conceded, and they banged in 9 goals. And if you watch that DR game, it could have been more.
Yeah.
All right. So, concerning does the coach get a little bit of kind of pass?
Him not getting no pass. That's but no pass. Him not getting no pass. Because a good coach, and I'm not saying that Vin Blaine is a good coach, because me not a coach. Me's a fan. Me's an armchair fan. Me's an armchair coach. A good coach realizes the problems and makes the adjustments, right?
Yeah.
If you had players who were not effective and you have a strong enough bench. So I'm like, what are you planning on doing? If you're seeing that Asha's crosses are not connecting, you tell somebody else to take the corners. It's like they're doing the same thing. There was no corner that she took that was effective. None at all for the entire 90 minutes. So as I said, we're not picking on Trudy, but a spade is a spade, and we expect a lot from her. She was not effective. They should have made a substitution earlier than not even earlier. Make a substitution for her, and for Cameron should have been earlier.
Let me ask you, Kadish and the family, this the loss of Alison Swaby early in the game. You know, based on what I saw in the Bermuda game, she seems like, even though she may not wear the captain's armband, she seems like the instrumental leader of this team, the player who drives things, pushing her forward. Does that, her absence through the rest of the game, had, you know, impacted the her tie the coach hand somewhat?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, because where did most of Jamaica goals came from? The right side, right? So she came off the field. She was playing right back, right?
No, she was playing centre back.
I thought it was the right back that got taken off.
Yeah, no. So Swaby and Chantel and Alison both started in the centre back position. So Alison was sub early on because she picked up an injury when she went.
My bad.
So, but they sub Campbell. Well, she subbed Campbell for Bonflays later on. That was an unforced sub, you know, when it came to Swaby.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm happy with the win.
You know what?
Go ahead, Kadish.
I actually changed my answer. I think they did miss her because even before she came off and in the Bermuda game, you see where she was actually driving the team to push forward, and she in the Bermuda game, I think she actually helped to create a goal.
Yeah, so she had an assist because I think it was one of the goal. I don't know if it was a bunny goal. Cause she drove on the left side because she said she pretty much just tell Campbell to come out her way because she wasn't doing the overlapping, and then she just kind of took the ball.
Yeah.
I don't see, and I don't like that about. I don't know if Bunny is an effective captain.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see her.
I don't think so.
I think Alison Swaby should be the captain. I don't see Bunny as a captain. She spent most of her time whining, complaining, arguing instead of directing, coaching up, encouraging. I mean, it's not that from her. So I don't know if she's an effective captain. What they should do is make co-captains. I think Alison Swaby's presence on the pitch is needed, and if you watch it, she commands the area well. So I mean, like, you know what? So anyways,
this is interesting.
But let's not get too nitpicky though. You know? We have to be careful. We have to be careful of that.
I don't think it's nitpicky though, dude. It's just demanding what we know that the team can do. This is not the same team that we watched even a few months ago. Because in the game, in the last game that we played, we actually played decent, and I was looking forward to the qualifiers because I was like, okay, we've developed over the past few years. But then to come back and do this now, it's like we're going back. We're regressing.
Play at the Bermuda level.
So can I now address the elephant in the room? Since we have our own, we are our own network, and nobody can. I would say nobody can call it down, right? So Kadish, feel free for talk. The coaching change. How much have that affected the team? Because it sounds like we're going up, we're dancing around it for obvious reasons, and we're gonna respect the situation. I will respect the situation, but not gonna make light of the situation for the reason why the change. But how much have the team change in your eyes? Because you brought up a line of demarcation. You were looking forward to the team playing based on their last set of games, right? the only significant change, other than Kanye Plum and that around, is the coaching change, right? So, in your eyes, has the coaching change affected our style of play?
It has.
Okay.
It has. And we have reverted to a style of play that was back in the day, that we as fans of modern football, we have decided that style of football is not good enough, and that's where we've gone back to. So right. I mean, I've said before that Vin is has been a mentor to me. He's one of the first persons who has really pushed me into this coaching thing. But I am not going to be a hypocrite and say that this was the best decision.
Right, right.
I can look at it objectively and say it possibly was not the best decision. What about the assistant coach that was there from before? Couldn't he have stepped up and built on the foundation that was already laid?
Right. But let me just put it out there for you, know that we're not criticizing Vin in any way, shape, or form. Is just that Vin did not get the time to implement his style of play with this team right now. So what we are seeing is a lack of continuity. Because I agree with you. I'm seeing a team that is unsure of where the right foot is. The left foot seems to not know where the right foot is going at times. And the continuity has definitely broken down. So it's not a slight against Vin. Who knows? By the time we play against Dominican Republic, we might have better continuity, and we might go drop 12.
Yeah, but hold a second. So we're not taking the blame from the players either, because Bunny Shaw know better.
No.
Jody Brown know better. Trudy Carter know better.
The players were the core. We have a core players that was from the World Cup and from the last World Cup campaign.
Exactly.
So it really and truly cannot be laid solely on Vin's feet. These players should know better and should do better as well.
Exactly.
It's a core group.
Exactly. And then so, we always blame the coach when the results don't go our way. Yes, we win. I mean, we are happy. We could have 1 point from the game here. We could have 0. Yes, we're happy that we won. But unless the DR loses a game and we win all of our remaining games, the odds are not in our favor.
No, don't do that. Come on. The odds are solely in Jamaica's favor, because Jamaica is odds-on favorite to come out of the group. Jamaica is odds-on favorite to beat Dominican Republic.
Hold a second. Yeah. When the ball is kicked into the back of our net, the odds are in our favor. We are favorites. Junior, listen. The only thing we can save with is we bag up the Cayman. Bag up the Cayman.
No, the only thing that can
save Dominica lose one game.
The only thing that can save Dominican Republic is if on match day against Jamaica is a torrential downpour, the ball can't move on the field, and then it is a struggle to get the ball out of midfield. It's a 0-0 draw. We are better than we are.
But if it's a 0-0 draw, listen, based on the goal difference so far, if it's a 0-0 draw when we play versus Dominican Republic, seeing that Dominican Republic win all their games, Jamaica win all their games leading up to the last one, and Dominican Republic have a better goal difference, a 0-0 draw is in Dominican Republic's favor. They will advance.
That is what I'm saying. That is the only way Dominican Republic is going to advance.
But my problem is this, and we talked about it. We are based on paper. We have the best team in CONCACAF. We have the best team, not in CONCACAF, in the qualifying round.
Right.
Based on what's on paper.
Right.
And it's not showing on the pitch. So for us, to leave our fate in the hands of one game or another team, I don't like it. I don't like the odds at inch. I don't like it. So we have to make sure that we bug up the Cayman.
Come on. I get you. You are right in some aspect. But that is if we're coming from a point where Jamaica and DR are comparable teams. They are not comparable teams. Jamaica is a better team. But I understand the caution.
No. We are a better team on paper. If you had watched the games that DR played, you would not say this. No, Junior. I'm sorry, Benton there. Benton.
I mean, I listen to it.
Benton.
Yes.
Please to tell Junior that we watched the Dominican Republic game and they were enjoyable. Trust me, enjoyable games. It's not this foolishness from the two games that we watched in Jamaica. So we can be fans all we want. And yes, and I say it, football don't play upon paper. The same team that we kind of struggled against or we had problems against, they dispatched easily.
Right.
2 games. So, Junior, yes, we're good on paper, but that don't mean nothing.
Hold on.
Hold on. I want to say this. Junior, we are fans. All of us here, we support teams in the Premier League. We've watched them for years and years. And if it's one thing that we should all know as football fans is that odds and favorites mean nothing on the day of the game. I know I've seen it over and over again. I've seen it the 2012 Champions League final. I know I've seen that. We've seen it how many times with Barcelona losing this season, how many times with Arsenal losing, Manchester United losing against teams that they should beat because they are the better team on paper.
All right, but
I honestly believe, I agree with someone. If we don't improve the way we play, come the 12th of April, we will be losing that game.
All right, hear this though. Hear this. I'm showing why I believe both of you guys' concerns are from a place of it's from a place of doubt, self-doubt. Even if Jamaica was to beat every team 20-love going up, and Dominican Republic beat every team 19-love going up, based on your guys' argument, you guys should still be afraid of Dominican Republic on the last day. Because we're playing them on the last day. If both teams come into that last game undefeated, and Jamaica have a plus 500 goal difference, and Dominica have plus 400 goal difference, I'm going to sit here and tell them, say, look, Dominican Republic beat up the same side than what we beat up. That means that them supposed to can beat we on the day. So just on the concern is, while on the concern is valid, it doesn't matter what happened leading up to it if both teams are still undefeated. So we can't control that.
Benton, step in for me now, because Junior, man.
Let me say this. But in that scenario, Junior, we can go into that game without any pressure because a draw still means that we go through. At this point in time, we have the pressure that we have to score and we have to stop them from scoring. And that can do wonders to a team's psyche. I can even give you an example in women's football this season.
Yeah.
Women's Champions League, Chelsea leading them group. All they had to do was to not concede. All they had to do was to score a goal and then lose 4-0. Anything, that pressure of not having to, if you have that pressure where you have to score and them can't score, it's going to cause a mental problem. It's going to cause you to have some issues mentally.
So I see your Chelsea game, and I'm going to raise you, since we have 2 Barcelona fans, I'm going to raise you 2 Barcelona games when Barcelona leading going into the second round in Champions League against Liverpool and against Roma. Idiot Roma. How much Roma come back and win by? How much Liverpool come back and win by? when PSG beat up Barcelona, and all them have to do is draw, and them go a new camp. I want to Barcelona, want to PSG. So we can't sit down and say,
Junior.
no, come on.
No, but Junior, all right then, una gone and talk about Barcelona and this is, look at our team today. At some point, there was no confidence. There's no confidence when it comes to the crossing. We had the crosses. We had the ball. We didn't know what to do with the ball. We lost the ball under absolutely no pressure. This game was a really no pressure game. We should have gone in and scored freely. I just don't think, and we can be wrong, we're just assuming here, but we are going to think that the last game with that extra pressure, it is not what we want. So what we are hoping for is that we beat Cayman convincingly, right? And we hope along the way, the next game that the DR play, they lose. If the DR lose the next game, we don't have a problem.
No, but if DR lose a game, that means that we're talking about foolishness right now, because DR should have never been a conversation.
Exactly. But the way the two games that we saw or the DR play, I don't see anybody but us beating the DR.
All right, so let me ask you this and Kadish this. Do you think DR have a legitimate chance of beating Jamaica if both teams show up and play right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I do. Yes. And then that's the difference now. I don't.
Benton, chime in now because you watch the DR. You watch the game. Chime in, Benton.
Come on, I watch DR too, but guess what? You have yet to see DR get a team with Tottenham in the mouth. So we can't sit down and judge a team.
But one second. The DR got soft soap, Bermuda and Grenada, and they made it count. We got the same soft soap team, and we make it look hard.
The 6-1 and 4-love make it look hard.
Yes, Junior.
The scoreline was not indicative of the play. Come on now. The scoreline was not indicative of the play on the pitch. It was.
I think
coming.
I think both sides have good points. I think Junior is coming from the position.
Man.
Yeah, man, Aboti. I think Junior is coming from a position that regardless of what DR shows, and he said that earlier in the conversation, at least on the watch along, is that he's confident that the Reggae Girls as the big side in this group, in this region, will make it through. I think that's his confidence. Whereas you ladies, we've watched DR and we're concerned. I've watched DR and I'm very concerned. But like Junior also said, until DR run up in a Jamaica, we don't really know. Yes, they can beat them, because I think that watching DR and hearing how the coach shouting at them, even when they're leading 6-0, saying, press, that shows me a team that really embodies this idea that, we are not resting on our laurels. Now, granted, Jamaica might play DR and go hard from minute 1, which I suspect they will do, because there's this idea that this team, I give them a competition. So it remains to be seen. I am concerned about DR though on that last match.
I think the Reggae boys experience.
But
I mash up on the vibes.
Sorry, Junior. One thing though, we cannot associate talent and translate to outcomes. As Reggae boys fans, we do it, and enough of we say, boy, these are the most talented team Jamaica ever have, or whatever. And with the Reggae Girls, I'm hearing some of the same conversation about most talented team on paper, but ultimately them think they're nonsense. At the end of the day is what happened on the field of play. Because talent not translate to victory as always. I am concerned about DR. I watched both DR games. I think the press that they showed me. Now, granted, and the reason why I'm even more concerned about it is because Coach Vin Blaine decided to play a person in midfield who's not a midfielder by her trade. That leads me to believe that he's committed to Kayla McCoy playing midfield. No, when DR and DR midfielders, and I don't want to equate them to Barcelona. They are not Barcelona. I am sorry. But that's the closest thing I can attach to them. No. What I saw with the games, when they turn the ball over, they hunt in packs and quickly get it back. Kayla McCoy cannot handle that. At least if I could be, I hope I am wrong. If Kayla McCoy is the person that Vin decides to go with in that midfield position on the final game, I don't think she can handle that. So
you guys don't think that Trudy Carter and well, not even Trudy Carter. I don't think Trudy Carter will be playing against DR. If Trudy Carter plays against DR, there's a problem. But you don't think Jody Brown, Miriam Gray, or any other striker,
no,
any other winger, hold on, any other winger against a high pressing DR team? We're not even worried about the midfield at that point.
No, because all right, you see the thing with the press, Junior, is not the sense of the Jody Brown trying to beat people off dribbling. No, it's this idea that they are trying to deflect the ball by any means. So you surround, you box the players in. So you have 3, 2, sometimes 4 players boxing, and I get it. It's just Grenada and it's Kierman. So it's not no ballers. It's not no ballers. But to Cameron's point, we saw Jody Brown struggling with a soft soap Grenada side who's not ballers. This is me I deal with and struggling to get around them. You know, so
but there'll be acres of space behind DR. That's what. But we'll see.
I don't know. I am concerned about DR, and I hope I am wrong. Maybe the Reggae girls have something, specially planned. Like them say, yo, we just go through the motion, because I think there has to be something there in the back of their mind that they have been through this already. There has to be, give them some measure of confidence, right, coach? Right, come on. Knowing that they have been to the belly of the beast when they qualified for the last time, going in a feisty Haiti and beating Haiti to continue on. Those experiences must give them some level of comfort to face a DR or whomever in this match.
Yeah, but you can't leave anything to chance. You just cannot leave. You cannot leave it. For example, you might have a referee like what the first referee we ever have, but she not call no penalties, right?
Yeah.
Today we saw Bonisha swing out and look like she lick a player in the gut. Correct, because she was frustrated.
Yeah.
A referee could give her a card. Leave us down to 10. So it's like, I just think when you have the opportunity to beat them team here, beat them soft team here, then you really do it. You don't ease up. And you just, last time I watched Guyana, Guyana play football. I watched Guyana, dismantle a team. And it's like, okay, Guyana, you're not really not going away in a second round, but they don't care. You get a team, you beat a team convincingly. I am just worried that we cannot beat a Grenada convincingly, and we can't beat a Bermuda. That's all I'm saying. I do not want to leave it to the last game because any card can play.
Any card. El Pistolero said Jamaica approach is a league approach. DR is a tournament approach. With tournament, you have to start on the front foot because goals will be crucial come the final day. And this is a huge point he makes because it's not just DR that is doing this. We saw, in the other groups where other teams are doing this. Like, we know it's Puerto Rico, more by and large, probably not go through. But Puerto Rico said, at least we know on the last day when we play aside, we have a chance. So now when we play the soft soap teams, we're going to give them 9, we're going to give them 10. So when we play Mexico, as Cameron said, on the last day, any card can happen. We have a chance. And I think that's what DR is doing. They see Jamaica as a favorite in this group, but they're saying to themselves, like, look, we are giving ourselves a chance. Let Jamaica beat us on that final day. So you can't knock them. El Pistolero also said these are things we will have to deal with when it comes to injuries. If we can't deal with them, then we're in problems. In order for us to beat DR, we have to outplay them and we have to outcoach them. I wouldn't ignore these concerns, Junior. I hope Vin Blaine not ignore them like you.
If Vin Blaine ignoring them, then he's a damn idiot. But I am not being paid to coach the team, right?
Yeah.
I can only sit down and assume what a sensible coach is going to do. And we are hoping that Vin Blaine is sensible, right? So if Vin Blaine is sensible, then you're not worried about DR. I'm sorry, I'm not worried about DR. If Jamaica cannot beat DR at the National Stadium, why the hell we talking about going to the World Cup? At some point, rubber have to meet road. If we cannot beat DR at the National Stadium, why are we even hyping up about going to New Zealand and Australia?
Because the second round, we have players out there. Your girl Kanya, Kadish girl Drew Spence. We have those players to come in to take us to another level. So we need these young ladies to take us over that.
My thing, Junior, and Kadish, and come on, why do we wait for the second round to bring in the big players? Why don't start as El Pistolero said on the front foot? No, you start.
But okay, yeah, that's a good point. But based on the group that we have, the group we have been placed in, you go down on that list. You look at that list of players. You not think say the group of players that we have can easily or should not easily dispatch of these teams.
Yeah, we should.
But Kanye said she have personal issues. So I mean, like we don't know. I don't know unless Marlo Sweatman tell the JFF that she don't want to come. She must never be omitted from the People M squad.
Kadish, you're quiet. Chime in here. Chime in, please.
Yeah, I was saying because I'm still racking my head as to why some of these, especially the English-based players, don't come. And I'm wondering if they tell the difference that they're not interested. Because this is it. You cannot have your best players. I don't care if you're playing against a high school team from Jamaica. You cannot leave your best players out. You can never know. You never know what can happen in the game of football. Every football fan know that you never know what can happen in the space of 2 minutes in football, much less a whole 90-minute game. Don't leave your best players out. And if I see the squad list before the next international break, when I see the squad list, if I don't see certain players on that list, if I don't see certain players on it, and I see certain players on it, that will tell me whether or not the JFF was really interested in making it to the second round. Through the card that cannot be recorded. I don't even know what
Kadish, sorry, family, but let's be honest with ourselves here. I mean, in all reality, I mean, just straight up, we don't expect Trudy. I mean, Trudy definitely gonna get called. I mean, she gonna get called. Is that a pipe dream?
She should not.
She should not. But we know so she gonna get called though, right?
And if she gets called, then that tells me that we're not serious about this thing, and we're not serious about women's football. We're not serious about football overall.
Okay.
And it's one of the reasons why every time I see the men's squad list come out, and I say Javon Watson on it, I just shake my head and I don't even consider watching any match because how can he still be in the squad?
So go ahead, Kadish.
Yeah.
No, Trudy she got 2 games. She scored. I think she scored in 1.
Yeah, she scored and she hit the under post. Well, Junior says a goal, but then not give her.
So outside of scoring, and let's be honest, outside of scoring, what else did she contribute to the team? And when I say contributing, I don't necessarily mean that she has someone assist or she has someone goal. Did she stand out in any of these two games
No,
against the
no.
Minnows?
No.
It's a player that of course, there was this high, there was a lot of expectation prior to that injury. So it's a player that it's the same thing I have for Jody Brown. There are these players that I expected at least to really separate themselves from the competition, the Bermudas and the Grenadas of the world. Just show us that you're a baller, cause your skill set's supposed to, give you some separation. But I didn't see that from Trudy. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Maybe I don't know.
But has she been training? Has she been in a program where she's keeping up her match fitness?
Well, see, now a party shop business is cause we cannot call people who not train.
No, but Trudy Carter's side, Trudy Carter, she can just be a coach's favorite. Vin might just like her and say, "Yo, forward, but like her,
But
watch get a check."
But she will get a check on the bench. Okay, fine. If you want her, say you want Trudy to go, say you're marketing her, right?
Right.
Because let us be honest, people use the national team for this as well. So
Right.
you're giving her a cap, you're giving her an opportunity to be seen by an employer so she can go to a club, which is okay. But we are trying to qualify for the World Cup. So you give her a run in the first game. She scored. She played 90 minutes. She's on the pitch now. She's not effective. At least give her the first 45 insist, because she must be a beast in training, because there are other players, but you decide to start her. You give her the 45 plus 3. When the second half start now, you sub her. Say you say, all right, then let me see if she gonna go into the game. 75th minute, and she's not a big part of the game, then you substitute her. But you're giving her 90 minutes, she's taking up a valuable spot on the pitch, right? And I get it, you want her to get the cap. She already get the caps. 5 minutes on the pitch, she already have a cap. So I just don't understand. I'm not into the coach's favorite when we want to advance, because there's no second chance for this round. There is not no playoff game for this round. You don't win the group, you don't advance to the second round. Can you imagine me song I watch all 80? I got World Cup with America, Mexico, and Canada.
But we know that's not happening. But
no, I mean, and
but
again,
but
Junior, come on, not this Haiti, cause Haiti a kick up side. No,
No,
you asked a question earlier.
I'm not dissing Haiti. I'm just
No,
saying,
not you. Not you.
watch
Come
them
on,
go and win and go.
Junior, man.
listen. You see, I think we as a fan base are too close to this. And me love how not dance around certain topics too, because we're asking questions why certain players now come on, blah blah blah, right? Me love how that dance around certain topics. Me not dance around topic.
Yeah,
Coaches change. How much has that affected some players when they get called to the national team? We don't talk about that yet. We don't talk about it yet.
No, hold on. These players, a lot of these players know Vin and have played for Vin before. So that shouldn't be a concern. That should not have been a concern. It shouldn't have been a concern. Hold on. It shouldn't have been a concern for the new players coming in, because they didn't know the previous coaching staff, and they're coming into a new coaching staff. I don't agree that the coaching change is a big influence on how they played right now.
Okay.
What has happened is that these girls are phoning it in. It should have been an easy game, and they went onto the pitch thinking it would have been an easy one too. They didn't give 100%, and they still win. They still win enough. Don't get me wrong. They still win, and we're grateful for the win. But it's the manner in which they did it. It's the manner in how they got the win. That is the biggest concern. And when you look at how they won it, and then we think about the games coming up, not the games coming up, the game coming up in April, there has to be some sort of concern. There has to be a concern. This team is no way good enough to make it to the second round.
Junior, you make coach sound mad. You make coach so upset because you ask foolishness. I mean, like what? So what if I don't like the coach? So what if I don't like Vin? You are when you got the call up to come to play for Vin. You know what you should have said? Nah, I'm not coming because I don't like Vin. You know, come and half-ass it on the pitch. No.
No. I'm not talking about those players. We're talking about when the question is asked about why the big players are not called up. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh yes, but Drew Spence and the other one named Kadish, they didn't play for Vin. So they don't know Vin because Vin was gone for 2 years.
No, come on. No.
No, but but you can't even say that because these players are professional players. They go on and they get on with the job because their job is to play for.
No, all right.
And that is what this is the level of professionalism these players have. These England-based players have. Okay, coach is changed. I like the previous coach. I don't know much about this coach, but I'm still going to come here and I'm still going to do my job because that is what I'm supposed to do.
No, I apologize. I asked the question the wrong way. There is a stigma around. There could possibly be a stigma around the Jamaica Football Federation men and women team. So when the question is asked about why the bigger players didn't come in, why are we dancing around that possibility that there is a stigma where the players are saying, I don't want to be a part of this right now?
We're not dancing around it. It just don't. It's not important.
Is it possible? Is it possible?
Of course, it can be possible, but
that's all I'm saying.
That shouldn't be a problem.
No, but hold on. Let me ask you. If that was the case, right, of the players themselves saying, "I do not want to come," why then, when the questions are being asked in John's public about where are these players, why then when the JFF say, "Oh, we did offer an invitation, but the player declined"? That would have been that is a different story. But to know that we have these players out here, they weren't called up, and there's nothing to suggest that they declined an invitation.
Yeah.
What is going on?
No, Kanye said she have personal reasons. Me do not call Kanye ask her.
But this is the same. This is my issue now. This is the same GFF where we sit on and talk and laugh about party shop. And we expect this is the same GFF that should have called FIFA and give the necessary documents to contest a goal. And them couldn't do that.
Yeah, but
so
Junior,
we go sit down now and say,
but 1 second, Junior. The Reggae girls, make we talk about a little bit. Yes, the body is JFF, but the Reggae girls are really and truly being run by the Reggae Girls Foundation.
Yeah.
Right.
So I see if Kanya, Marla Sweatman, Drew, I can see if Sidela Mali pick up the phone and say, listen, we need you for this campaign. I don't see those young ladies saying to Sidela Mali, say, listen, I am not coming because I don't like Vin, or I'm not coming because, I just don't want to come. I mean, somebody said that somebody had injuries. We don't say anything official about injuries because I don't sit on the club level, so I'm not going to repeat it. But I did see where a journalist said Kanye said she has personal issues, which is probably true. Probably working on a club move. You will never know. But I don't see these young ladies turning their back on Sidela when Sidela walk around with bag of big money for them. So I don't see it. But even if that's the case, they don't want to be associated with the JFF. You have a job to do. You come do your job. Because I know that these ladies, that the ultimate goal for them is to play a World Cup. Yeah. You can't tell me that Kanye don't want to go play a World Cup. And that's a lie. That is what they want to play.
Let me ask you ladies this. And let me ask the family this. Danisha Blackwood, I saw reports that she's in. Is it official that she's injured? And how big of a miss is she for this team?
She's not a miss in my opinion.
She's not.
She's not a very good defender. She's not a miss. She's okay.
Lord Jesus, coach, tell me what you think. She's not missed. The the section of the team that is missing, like the linkage that is missing, is the midfield.
It's a midfield.
I think we are okay when it comes defensively, but I just think we have to tinker with midfield. But Denisha it wasn't great for me either. She was okay. So we only miss great defenders. We don't miss, on the fringes defender.
And the
we can't say
solution,
so because it's not junior girl.
and the solution in that midfield is Havana Sloan.
I like Havana, and Havana don't have a club. I know she was what is it? NC Courage. She got a 1-year deal. I don't see where she was given an opportunity to sign with another club. I may be wrong, but I don't see where she has a club. So maybe that is part of it as well.
So Kadish, what's the solution in the midfield?
I think Trudy Carter was playing for this team named FH Guzu in a one little Arab place or whatever. I'm looking, I can't find it. So but she was at a club because I saw where they introduced her, but that was last year. So maybe her season has ended because I haven't seen anything else about her. And even when you go on our wiki page, the only thing you see is Roma. You don't even see this new club.
So Coach, who's the solution in that midfield for you?
Drew Spence, Jade Bailey, Havana Fella. That's all I've been preaching for the last 2 weeks.
Sorry, so you're proposing to go with an entirely new midfield?
Not entirely new. I would keep Asha. I think Asha, Drew, and Jade are a good midfield trio.
So you're bringing in 2 new players to support Asha. And if you're correct and you don't know, say you are the expert.
I'm not just bringing in 2 new players. I'm also bringing in Aston Villa's striker, Shania Hill.
Okay.
And again, I would play a 4-4-1-1.
Yeah. So if you're correct,
where I have Bunny in the 10 and Hills in front of Bunny, and I have Jody on the wing, and I would say Jody on one wing. Maybe I always forget how to pronounce the African name. And the other wing.
Ada.
Yeah. And a combination of either Jade and Drew or Drew and Asha and Jade in the midfield, and you bring on to freshen up. That would be my formation.
So
with the
talent
that we have at our disposal.
May I defer to you as the expert and knowing that you follow these players very closely. Surely Coach Vin cannot be planning to just bring those players in for a potential final round fixtures when there's new group, new sets of players being molded or brought into the fold. Knowing the JFF, there are probably limited chances of practice games. If he value those players that you deem important, wouldn't it be best to bring them now since there's no guarantee for any more games? And since he didn't bring them now, then do you think he's even going to bring them if they make it in the next round?
Benton, as I said, when the next international break comes, if I don't see at least 2 of these 3 players in Spence, Jade Bailey, or Shania Hill within that squad list, I will know what their intention is. And I will still watch the game, but I will watch it thinking that we're not going to go to.
So
they have to come in the next international.
Yeah, so for the April 9 match window. So they're supposed to make. All right, so we're going and hope so we're going to light a fire and hope so the coach make these decisions for the next match window, because he did say he wanted to see some players for this window. And I also want to ask you, are we naive in thinking that the coach seems to have, Junior said about favorites, he seems to have some favorites here with the Khadijah, Bonisha, and Jody Carter linkage? Are we naive to think that might be his favorite?
I think he would be very
Knowing,
Good luck.
sorry, knowing the person you know, because you
You'll
know
be
it more
very
than I
lucky
do, you know.
to make it. Yeah. Uh, even if it was me, I would be very reluctant to make that change. But if my intention is to go as far as possible with this team, then you have to make the tough decision. And you cannot. I mean, I have my favorites in my team. I do, but they know that if I put them on that pitch and in 5 minutes they're playing foolishness, they know they're getting subbed. They know that once I'm on the sideline and I said I'm giving you 5 more minutes, and they know that game is not improved. They know they're coming off, even though you may be one of my favorites. When it comes to the game, you can't have favorites. You cannot make your favorite. Let me not say you can't have favorites, because it's something that we do as humans. We will always have our favorites, but you cannot make that thinking be to the detriment of how your team plays. If it's not affecting your team in a good way, then you have to make the decision to say, okay, you have to come off, or okay, you don't make a difference to the team, so I'm not going to call you up. That's the thing about being football. You have to make the hard decision for the betterment of the team.
And knowing you know Coach Vin, you suspect, you see him as someone making those tough decisions. I mean, I see
him doing so.
Okay.
If he doesn't make that change, I'll be very disappointed. If he doesn't make the change, I'll be very disappointed.
I mean, from what I hear from him out and out, this either on his podcast or doing interviews, him definitely said the right things. Yeah, so so match day 3 will be April 9th. Family final wrap up on this post match. Reggae Girls 6, Grenada 1. We're gonna just do some quickly. Coach, you want to hang around for a little bit to get some thoughts on some men's football? It'll take about 15 minutes or 20 minutes and discuss some men's football.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not? Because we love talk about Lukaku on the show. But final wrap up on this this game. Your final takeaway from this game.
Final takeaway is, as much as it that we've gotten the 3 points, we have a lot to improve upon if we want to make it to the next World Cup. And I'm hoping that the coaches, let me not just say the coach, that the coaches, the tactical advisors and so on, will see who it is that we need to cut and who that we need to call in, and we make the right decision for the betterment of the team.
Okay.
Always make the decisions that will better the team in the long run.
And hopefully Coach Vin uses 2 matches to make those decisions. Final wrap up from you, come on, and Junior, on this 6-1 victory over Grenada. Well, we standard high. I would love the push up because we demand more. Final wrap up, come on, Junior, on this one.
But that's a good thing. I mean, like, if the reggae boys were like, oh, we're lucky we even get a victory. So the girls, you know, and it's just that if it was a competitive game, if it was like a Mexico, well, when I was a Mexico, because Mexico not really that hot. But if it was a Canada or a US, I mean, like, or even Australia, right? Would I say, you know what? You know, the score line, we're hoping for a draw, if anything. But it's Grenada and it is Bermuda. We're supposed to dispatch of these CONCACAF minnows. You know, no disrespect to them, but it is what it is. So we just need to do better. And based on the feedback that I've seen on Twitter from all the football fans, they're saying the same thing. Not good football. We need to really sharpen it up.
Junior, your final assessment of are we being a little bit too harsh here, Junior? Your final assessment.
10-1 over 2 games. So Vin, go watch the tape, and if you want satisfied, come on, Kadish, everybody else, make the changes to turn 10-1 into 15 or 16-1 next time.
you see how you brother. Hey. One thing we can say, Vin better than the men's coach. Well, bag of stuff.
Stop your foolishness, man. Stop your foolishness.
And
You know what? You know the funniest thing too? Any old dear give you a hot one love. And we don't make Junior I gonna be the first one for bonfire, true iron, fling away pot cover and cuss everybody under his sun.
then I
So me
must.
not pay no mind.
No, but of course I will do that because I expect us to beat DR. But don't get me wrong in that. Don't disagree with it. I just think that we're gonna go overboard a little bit. I think we should beat DR. That's just where me stand. If we can't beat DR, a waste of time. A waste of conversation now. So
Yep.
me gonna burn the biggest fire. God go with it if DR beat it. Trust me. Cause me gonna like if Jamaica don't beat DR convincing. Now what I mean by tree love, me gonna light a fire. Because I don't expect anything less.
All right, football family here. All right, we could pivot a little bit and discuss some discuss some football, not men's football, just football, and discuss some major news in the world of football. Starting with the EPL recap, big game. First and foremost, Kadish, you're hanging around. We don't discuss Chelsea too much because we want to focus on teams that are exciting. But is the EPL officially open? Title race officially open?
I mean, for Liverpool, yes.
Okay.
For Liverpool, it's open. For Chelsea, it's just to hold.
Yeah, we know it's not open for Chelsea. Liverpool. So that's so you saw. So you saw the defeat of
talking about.
You saw the defeat of City by Spurs as opening up the title race again.
Yeah, it has. It's what, 6 points now, and Liverpool and Manchester City has to play again. It's definitely open for Liverpool.
And Liverpool have a game in hand.
Okay.
So it's definitely open for them.
All right, so come on, Junior. The title race is back on, in your opinion, in this thing. Are just
For
EPL fans
Liverpool.
hyping this thing?
For Liverpool playing like a well-oiled machine. Alisson get assists. So, I mean, like the goals that come from everywhere. Salah, man, come on now. Even the new guy. Liverpool with a game in hand. So, let us say it down to 3 points. And them have to play each other. So it's open for Liverpool and Man City, and we love it. My Liverpool fans are going to be upset with me, but I don't want them to win because my ears would have never grow grass. So I'm bringing Man City to win, but they looked a little bit poor versus a Spurs who we call toothless more time than not. So it is still on. Exciting. I wish Chelsea would just get their act together, but that not gonna happen.
Junior, Spurs did the double over City this season. Nuno did it. Conte did it. I mean, I'm reading too much in this victory.
Reading way too much into this victory. Is the same Spurs team or run the same City team after field in Champions League a couple of years ago with Patch? Is the same system? Is the same system Nuno used? The same system Conte used? It is Pep's Achilles heel. So yes, fine. Yes, numerically the race is back on. But I'm gonna say something. Come on, go and love. No chance. Look at Liverpool.
Hey, yo. Listen. If Badman was a person.
Hold on. Listen, Liverpool's next couple of games. Leeds, fine. I'm gonna beat up Leeds. They go to Stamford Bridge. They play West Ham. They play Arsenal. They play Manchester United. They play Watford. Then they play City. Then they play Aston Villa. Then they play Everton in the Merseyside Derby. That is all the way up into April. Well, who does Man City play next? Man City play Everton. Then I'm going to play Man U. Then I'm play Crystal Palace, Brighton, Burnley, Liverpool, Wolves, Watford, and Leeds. I said nothing but wins for Man City. I said nothing but potholes for Liverpool. So Liverpool fans gonna enjoy getting close, but Alisson still make brain farts. Gonna still have a front three that is one injury away from falling back. And Man City is playing at 75% right now. Liverpool is flying at 100%. What's the whole season ups and downs? So we don't calm down, but the race is still on, yes. But we don't calm down. You don't calm down, man. We have bigger games to play.
Big takeaways from this weekend EPL action, Kadish.
Benton, hold on. Can I just say this one thing?
Go ahead.
And I'm going to make this prediction. You see, one of those, either the Brighton, the Crystal Palace, either the Brighton or the Crystal Palace game, Man City is going to drop points in one of those two games. I'm saying it now. So when it happens,
That bet has been thrown down.
You want bet?
A bet challenge.
What's the bet?
Can it be back every $10?
$10 bet.
And make sure so the people have know says US or Jamaica, no.
Well, all right, hear what, Kadish, hear what. If you are right, I am going to donate shin pads to how much players you want, but donate shin pads for your side. Now donate shin pads.
Let's say we can get fair starting 11.
All right.
No, you want for the whole squad, your man on the bench.
Come on, go easy, come on.
All who know in that side.
Come on, go easy. So you are saying that Sean Dyche and Patrick Vieira is going to take points from Pep after Pep get him.
Not Sean Dyche, Graham Potter.
Too.
One of those two teams are going to take.
And
you are telling me, say.
Junior.
Yeah.
Be very careful. Crystal Palace already defeated Man City.
Hold on. You telling me now for hold on when Pep, the greatest coach in a food eyes, after getting embarrassed.
I know we are make bet.
Hold on. Getting embarrassed by the striker that he failed to sign in the summer. Who do you tell me, sir? Man City are going to drop points the rest of the way? All right.
I fully believe it. All those two games, they will drop points.
Yeah.
Kadish Shingard for 18. The bench and the starting 11.
Come on. Won't you stop it?
I think you see how dangerous. Speaking of Kadish, speaking of this Achilles heel and of Man City, you spoke about Crystal Palace and Brighton, but why is it such a struggle for Pep and a team that park a bus? You are the coach. Put on your coach's hat again for that. You don't dissect the one Mr. Vin Blaine strategy earlier. Let's dissect Pep. Why he cannot consistently get it right against these park the bus team, which shows that a team that park and they have a good or competent striker and a speedster running after them will give him problem. Happened to him at Bayern Munich with Atletico Madrid and Griezmann. Happened to him at Barcelona with Eto'o and Inter Milan and Jose Mourinho at the coach there. And it happened to him multiple times here at Man City with Crystal Palace, Wolves, and Tottenham. And Manchester United all park and beat him. Why is it such a problem?
Because they don't get the space to do what they usually do. Man City needs a team to come out and attack them. Because when they come out and attack them, they find the space to make those intricate passes that you see them all the time. If they're not coming out and they are closing the space centrally, forcing them to go wide and crossing the ball, then it plays into the hands of the defenders. So not when you take away space from a team who craves space, what can they do? Sometimes it works out and they get a one goal at the very end. We've seen it before. But most often than not, it doesn't help them. It doesn't work. It doesn't work out how 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 they want it to, I should say. So it's really about taking the space away from Man City's team and being very focused defensively and minimizing the mistakes you make at the back. And that's what these teams have done.
Yeah. All right, big takeaways from this weekend EPL action. The title race is on again by some, but you're a big takeaway family. 3 big takeaways from you guys in this weekend action. Come on, go ahead.
I'm not say Chelsea need to give back Lukaku to ever game to it, because I mean I think them same him I think there was a stat that said that he make record or whatever, in break history or make history. The fewest touch for a player on the pitch for 90 minutes or some madness. I was like, the wrong kind of history Lukaku making. We were poor, and it was just so ridiculous because I was watching the fast-paced play of the Liverpool game. Then I switched and I was watching Chelsea, and I had a brain bleed or whatever. It was just, the quality was just, it was a drop in quality. So my side is not looking good. I don't know how they're going to fix it. I think we're in trouble, but not enough trouble that we're not going to be in top 4. I think we'll hold on to top 4. I think Steven Gerrard is in a spot of trouble as well. They were talking about, he came in, he's doing well, he's having all these victories. I think it's 2 games so far for Aston Villa, 2 losses. So they're kind of struggling a little bit. As I said, Son is my baller. And for Tottenham to lose 3 games before this, 3 straight games before this 1 victory versus Man City, it was special. We loved it. We were cheering for Spurs, even though Spurs not good. And hopefully Man City will send in the next bid now for Harry Kane. But that's basically the Leeds just worthless. I'll stop right there, so I'm not gonna add on the else. Leeds just worthless. And that's basically it. I think Brendan Rodgers too. He's in trouble. He lost today, I think, versus Wolves. So I think he's having issues. He has lost or drawn the last 5 games, and they're in 11th place on 27 points. So that's basically it. The league was competitive this weekend. You had some good games, not so good games. I think Arsenal is improving, and I think they're coming for that 5th place. And if Man United is not careful, Arsenal will take the 4th spot from Man U.
All right. Before we move on to your big takeaways this weekend, Junior, from the EPL's action and Kadish, Yuri Tillemans Leicester City player Yuri Tillemans refused to extend his contract. I think he wants to weigh his options. Is it the sign that, Yuri is going to be out the door leaving, and how big of a loss would that be for Leicester City?
It's a massive.
It'll be a big loss. It's going to alter the shape of the team and how and the type of team they are moving forward. Tillemans won them the FA Cup, so he's been instrumental for years now, and I think he wants to see what's out there besides Leicester. He wants to move on to a bigger club where he's competing for the big trophies in club football. So yeah, it will affect them.
Yeah, and also Leeds. Is this it for Marcelo Bielsa? Do you think they should move on and find somebody else at the end of the season? Defensively, they have conceded a lot of goals. They play high press, high intensity, beautiful football at times. Junior spoke about they should have freshened up the squad earlier in a recent episode, but Marcelo Bielsa seems like he had enough. Probably tired. Should they go in a different direction in the summer? Anyone?
I think they should. I don't really get the. I don't see what people see in him.
Oh, really?
Because
El Loco?
I don't see it, because how can you be considered a good coach when you concede in almost every game you play? How many times have you kept a clean sheet as this coach? I mean, it's all good for good attacking football. Yes.
Yes.
But I also want to keep a clean sheet. So I don't see. I think Lee should move on. I don't think his style fits the Premier League, and because I think if they continue with him, they will be going back down pretty soon.
Man, Leeds have a minus 21 goal difference. Box cover. only Norwich sitting at the bottom of the table have a worse goal difference with a minus 38. So
Well, forget about goal difference. Where is Leeds?
Leeds is sitting in 15th.
They're 15th.
15th.
Have you seen their injury list?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, the answer to the question, they should mutually part ways, right? And Leeds should stay up this year. Or the better build a statue for Bielsa, because when I can't remember when was the last time Leeds had a coach. Not even Venables is in Bielsa's ilk. When Venables had Jermaine Beck for them. When them had Viduka and Alex Smith.
Alan Smith.
Alan Smith. None of them man that can't compare to Bielsa. What Bielsa has done for Leeds is turn Leeds. He has done for Leeds what Pep has done for City on a smaller scale. No, it's not Manchester City. But them him completely turn around the football that Leeds play. So yes, this year they should have freshened up the squad. We said from last year, cash in on Calvin Phillips and bring in some young baller. I don't know why them go for Daniel James. That was just a dumb purchase. Dumb. When you have the brother will play left back, we can't remember his name right now, will play every position.
Ayling.
Who?
Ayling.
No, not Ayling. The other one. There's a brother with them have will play every position right now.
Okay.
You should have brought in more players like that. They are a cash-strapped team that have this lofty expectation, and them don't have the squad to meet it. But Bielsa is what keep them afloat. But I agree, he should move on. But I'm telling you this right now: if they stay up in the Premier League next year, whoever come in for coach after that, God go with them, because they're going down. No, Bielsa is a big coach.
A Dallas attack?
Eh?
A
Dallas, yeah.
Dallas.
Yes. A big coach, man. He's a big coach, man.
Yeah, Bielsa tactically he's called El Loco. He's world renowned for his tactics and his ability to draw players rare. I've always wondered, like Adish, about this conceding goals thing. But more importantly, El Loco don't have a lot of trophies for sure with all them fancy tactics. And ultimately, we play football for win. So you can play... Yes, you can play all the games.
I just checked and...
Yeah, go ahead, Kadish.
24 games that least... No, I'm saying out of the 24 that has played this season, they've only kept 3 clean sheets.
Right.
3 out of 20 games. And you know, okay. I don't understand it. I don't understand the praise he gets.
Him just have no side. His side is just not good. And worse, when them had the injuries, it was just a wrap. It's a miracle that they are still 15th. What I tell you is that them beat teams that they're supposed to beat. Yeah, them give up or give away goals against Man U, against Liverpool, against the big side, and because Bielsa does not change his tactics for nobody. He's going to press you, and we're going to press you high, and it's man-to-man in the midfield. And if you can beat it. That's why they give us so much goals.
In in my opinion, that doesn't make you a good coach. If you cannot adjust your tactics based on what's going on in the game, then how do you consider yourself a good coach?
by
I
staying
consider
up in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Because-
listen, Everton, they're 1 point ahead of Everton, and Everton have a game in hand. If Everton win them game, them down there rub elbows with Newcastle, the Watford, the Burnley, and the Norwich. That's not good company for us. So
Come on,
you know
they're
this
5
is
points ahead.
but yep. Hello, sir, over there. 5 points is a next team winning 2 and you losing 2. For not be 5 points ahead anymore. So Norwich is on 17, Burnley upon 17, Watford on 18, Newcastle 22, Everton, if they win, they'll be 25. And Leeds is 23. Do know this fact. Can somebody do the maths to Junior? 5 points is 1 less than 2 wins.
So you think Watford will stay up above Leeds? Okay.
Watford pick up the first win yesterday over Everton, but
I don't know what I'm to Junior about whatever.
All right.
They have conceded 43 goals versus Leeds 50.
All right. We will see.
I mean, so Leeds last five games, 1 win in last 5, 3 losses and 1 draw. So they're in a bad patch. And as it pertains to Bielsa, I'm looking at his resume here, and I don't want the Bielsa fans them come call me down. Big up yourself, Junior, and your friend them. Now he's tactically, yes, you know, a lot of he's regarded as a tactician, but I need trophies. And looking at his resume here, he won 2 trophies with Newell Old Boys in 91 and 92, and Sarsfield in 98, and that's pretty much it. It's a bunch of runner-up, and he won the EFL Championship last year with Leeds. So you need to turn these fancy tactics into trophies. That's all me I say. You can be El Loco or whatever. Need to turn the fancy tactics into trophy. Junior, you're a big takeaway from this weekend, other than Manchester United doing the business for you.
Man, you one of my big takeaway. After the very first weekend of the season, we all sat down and laughed. Not we all. You guys sat down and laughed at Arsenal. Roll the tape. And I looked at you guys and said, look, that Brentford loss is smoke and mirrors. Me look on and tell you that. I said, Arsenal is playing a lot better than that Brentford loss. But telling them that Brentford game was a trap game. That was Brentford's first game in the Premier League at home, post-COVID, with fans, blah, blah, blah. I remember how to laugh.
So you gotta watch lyrically, but the one thing you get right all year.
And there's not the one thing. I'm waiting for the other things I get right.
Why?
But
keeping track of
Arsenal, look at how Arsenal looked against Brentford today now. The same Brentford. But it's not the same Arsenal. I would even say it's a weaker Arsenal than what started this season, right?
It's not the same Brentford. Brentford poor now. They never poor. Them start off goodish earlier. Nice try. Nice try.
All right, so come on. I am going to take away Aubameyang. I'm going to remove Pepe out of the equation. And
no, bring up Pepe. Nicholas Pepe is a bench
Junior. Abba never play. Abba was a bench rider. But hold a second. So are you saying no? Because no, you're in love with Arsenal. Are you worried for Man U? Because Arsenal have 3 games basically in hand. 3 6s are how much? 3 is how much? I'm gonna say how much game? 3 is 9.
Yeah, we had those 6 9. We had the 6 points. What? We had the 6 points. We win.
Yeah, 3 is 9, right? So Junior, you think say Arsenal are gonna jump over your Man U?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Junior, your takeaway is that Arsenal is better than Brentford, and what we saw.
No. My big takeaway is that Arsenal is showing every team in the Premier League how to stay committed to a plan. And don't and don't get shaky knees like a certain team, a Manchester United, like Chelsea. When the run away from Frank Lampard, because Frank Lampard is an idiot coach. If the Russian was the owner of Arsenal, him running from Arteta already. But we can all agree that Arsenal is playing better under Arteta. We laugh after Arteta earlier, but Arteta has now gutted the squad and they are playing better. So Arsenal to me is a revelation. Newcastle is another revelation. We can sit down and laugh and joke about Newcastle. Anyhow, Newcastle stay up. We stayed a couple weeks ago. Anyhow, Newcastle stay up with the money we them have, they are going to be a formidable team for the next couple of years. Them that will compete for the title. But the little side them will love hang around the top 4 and go Champions League, but not a chance to win title. We'll have a Newcastle problem next year. And Sean Dyche, for all of the acting when act, for all of the walking around in a cold without jacket, with all them tactics, you're an idiot coach. Just like most of the coaches there, we know Graham Potter is now the flavor of the month. Graham Potter is the best English coach out there. Your time soon come to. That's the revelation of me.
That's your takeaway. Tech Langy. Kadish, your big takeaway from this weekend's EPL action.
I want to big up Burnley for reminding me that Lennon still plays football. That's my biggest takeaway this weekend. Because I saw the squad, I was like, Lennon didn't retire. So yeah, that was a good result for Burnley. Unfortunately, Leeds could not get the job done. Wolves versus Leicester was a big victory for Wolves, and as someone said, I think Brendan time is probably up right now. It's been a while since he's won anything, so I think it's up for him. In terms of what happened on Saturday, I'm really surprised that Tottenham got the job done. And the last thing I have to speak to, because Juna said something. The reason why we got that Lampard was fired was that Lampard refused to make adjustments even when he realized it was not working. And that was my biggest problem with Lampard. That was my biggest problem with Mauricio Sarri, and that was my problem with Lampard. He is not able to make adjustments when his plan A is not working out. And he's gotten another chance to prove the doubters wrong. I'm a Frank Lampard fan too. I love him as a player. I love him. No one has taken his spot as my favorite Chelsea player at this point in time. And so I hope it works out, but he needs to be able to make adjustments to his tactics. And if he can't do that, then this is going to be another failed experiment.
So has Tuchel made adjustment to his tactics in your eyes? Because it looked like it's the same problem all over again. All the differences in the Champions League.
No, he has changed. He has changed his tactics multiple times. He has made adjustments during games, and you see sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. The problem that Chelsea has now is that we have duds. Lukaku is a dud. Lukaku is one of those. Lukaku is one of those local players where him think him are the biggest thing. So him now go really do much. Man, just stand up and wait on the ball. And when the ball comes, him trying to something. Look, listen, I'm not going to get started on Lukaku. We need to get rid of some midfielders and bring in some new midfielders. We need a backup left back. Marcos Alonso is not it. Has never been it for the longest time. So if we can get rid of some of these unnecessary, well, I want to say unnecessary, but some of these washed up players, and bring in some fresh blood. I mean, we can do a swap with Tottenham. They can get Lukaku and we get Harry Kane. I don't have a problem with that. So both problems one time.
But do remember, Lukaku is a Tuchel signing, and I'm going to give you a hot take.
It's not a Tuchel signing. It's not.
So
it is not.
Is it?
He did not want Lukaku, but he was the only player. He was the only player available after Haaland, and Harry Kane didn't want to go to Chelsea. It was not necessarily the signing he wanted.
Oh, hold on.
Low it. Come here, go have fun with the Chelsea people, them now. So why not Lucas Podolski? Not Podolski. Why not my boy Lewandowski that wanted to leave Bayern Munich? And I'm going to give you and come on a hot take. If Tuchel did not win Champions League last year, he would have been fired already.
I don't think so.
All right. That is his saving grace right now.
If you can see the improvement he has made to
which improvement? $80 million. You have $80 million that
yeah,
is breaking record. I hear you.
Internet.
Oh.
Yeah,
look here. Why do Benton? We're not having to talk about time ago. Why are we talking about Lukaku?
Yes. Come on. In a wrap this up, I could get to Champions League quickly.
Hold on, let me say this. If Lukaku, as a feared striker that he's supposed to be, cannot win a header against a champion, I don't even think Peterborough Championship or League One. I don't know, but a lower level team, then what kind of striker is he? After that game, he would not have started for me.
Well,
after that Peterborough game.
Ask your coach that question.
He would not have started for me.
That is your coach question. I don't mean if I ask. Are your coach go feel? Are your coach say, that's my number one priority? You remember?
He wanted Haaland and Dortmund refused to sell.
No, everybody know Haaland. Everybody know Haaland not going till this summer. Everybody know that. Haaland is this summer's prize. Nobody expected Haaland to leave Dortmund last year. Nobody. So, no, Kadish, come again.
All right,
there was hope.
All right, yeah. Go ahead, Kadish. Get it, because once you talk about Lukaku, you're going too far now. But
no, I'm just waiting for this summer to come. Hopefully we can get rid of him, or hopefully he changes his attitude and actually does something in the game. But we'll see.
I think he's a great signing for Chelsea. It's just that he hasn't materialized yet. It's a 3 to 4 years investment. Year 3 and year 4 will be a good return.
Hey, today is Sunday. Take time with me.
Yeah. All right, Champions League football is coming up this week. This week, big games coming up. Let's go Madrid versus Manchester United. Before we get to this week's games coming up, PSG versus Real is evenly poised, 1-0 PSG. Your thoughts on that game, and are you ladies holding on to your original prediction, and gentlemen holding on to your original prediction? I know Biggs, you have Madrid winning. Are you holding on after match day 1, leg 1 of this tie?
Hell yeah. Real Madrid play in a shell and PSG wait for the 90th minute for the score. So what do you think will happen what the place here?
At Bernabeu.
Bernabeu. What do you think will happen? You think they will come out in a shell? Man. Yo, Mbappe, just don't bother leave. When they lose, just don't bother leave. Just tell them, say, look house.
Yeah. Come on, your big takeaway from the PSG Madrid game and the other games that occurred this week in Champions League. And your thoughts on does PSG hold this tie?
PSG not ready. I think Madrid got caught flat-footed. PSG just not ready. It was a boring 0-0 game till that one moment of madness or magic, whatever you want to call it. Any M word you want to put it and stick it to it. But I think Real Madrid will score and they'll win. Versus PSG at them yard, and then we advance whatever. Man City Sporting, Man City don't have to carry Raheem Sterling and Mahrez and who else him want carry. Him can leave all Edison at home. I think this tie is done and dusted. 5-0 is really hard for Sporting to come back. The Bayern and the RB Salzburg was okay. RB Salzburg wet the bed. They should have beaten Bayern and keep it moving. Inter will not beat Liverpool. So that's that. That's it.
That's it. Kadish, you can sign all these fancy players as PSG and them, come on and Junior just easily brushing them aside. How is that even possible?
Because they're not playing well. That's the simple fact of it. You have all these world-class players, and you can't beat a team in your Farmers League.
Oh, not you two. They lost to FC Nantes, and as you can say, after the banana is a banana skin weekend, after Champions League midweek play, so it's just a banana skin game.
1-0 is a banana skin. 1-0 is a banana. 3-0, nah. That is a butter. You got buttered. The big bad team in front, and you got buttered. That is a battery. So I don't think, all these players that PSG have, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So Real Madrid is another one of my sides, and I really don't know. I don't know, because I don't understand what kind of mentality we went to Paris with. But let's see what goes on at the Bernabeu. The Bernabeu, we're at home, and hopefully we can get the right team, and we can get the job done and move on to the next round, and don't mess it out of the Champions League.
All right, don't bother with them thing there. Looking ahead to the games coming up this week, the feature match, Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid against Manchester United. Imagine, Junior called Manchester United Real Madrid. What a disrespect to Madrid. My apologies, Madrid fans. The big takeaway for this game and prediction for this Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United game.
I am worried. That's
Why?
it.
I think it's going to be 0-0.
0-0?
3-0 Atletico Madrid.
Who's scoring that three?
No,
Come on.
Suarez has scored a trick.
No, I think it's going to be 0-0. I think Cholo is going to come out and play defensive.
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo is a bane to Atletico Madrid Champions League existence. He's going to call it out. I really think he's going to be.
I don't see how Atletico Madrid win this game or win this tie.
Really? And you have Harry Maguire?
Harry Maguire scored today against Leeds for your record, and it's Captain Harry Maguire.
Sir, it's only Leeds.
Junior, you said you're worried. Why are you worried for this game? It's Atletico Madrid that many thought Cholo was on the hot seat a few days ago.
This tie have nothing to do with Atletico Madrid. It have nothing to do with Ronaldo. It have nothing to do with Maguire. It have nothing to do with the keepers. It have all to do with one player, Paul Pogba. If the real Paul Pogba show up, Madrid have no chance. If Paul Pogba that is worried about, okay, we know if Cholo see Paul Pogba in that midfield, we know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna touch him up, and then Pogba going to be forced to make a business decision. Because I am out of contract in the summer, I don't want to get hurt. I want to go World Cup. I'm going to take a step back. That is the only difference to Manchester United now. Is if Paul Pogba play, or if he don't. If Paul Pogba don't play, it is McTominay and Fred. We're not winning any games with that. So that's why I am worried.
Fred score, we could go to the
I don't business. Me no business.
Wednesday at 3 p.m. Tuesday at 3 p.m., Chelsea versus Lille. This is a walk in the park. What a sight to get easy teams. Come on. And Kadish, maybe Lukaku will come good for you guys on Tuesday?
Don't jinx me. A easy game, this one. Easy peasy.
Yeah, easy, right, Kadish?
I won't be holding my breath.
And for this Villarreal Juventus game, I mean, nothing much here.
I'm hoping it's going to be an exciting game.
Okay. All right, and I'll wrap out the this week's Champions League game with Benfica and Ajax. Any other thing you all want to touch before we go my yard? We've been on the stream for a long time, so time for we go my yard. Reggae Girls won over Grenada. Any final takeaway or thoughts on this week's football in general?
I think who win? I think my Lions beat Smarty 4-1. Man, I'm never watching the local football this week.
Oh, you have a yard ball as reporter. You want to wait till next week?
Next week.
And Kadish, you have a women's football reporter. You want to wait till next week?
Till next week. This week is the Wake Up for Women. Just to play the City, and there should be. I think there's some good matches. So I'll talk to you guys on Sunday about what happened in the FA Cup.
All right, football family. All right, Reggae Girls victorious again. You know, two victories on the chart. Big up to the coach, Kadish Fisher, joining us. Kadish, give out your social handle so people can follow you and connect with you. All the local Chelsea fans can call us at the same social media handle.
Yeah, my handle on Twitter is at Deshi, that's DESHI. I talk about football, politics, everything on it, so don't be afraid to interact.
And we have a bet running, right? If Crystal Palace or Brighton take points off Man City, Biggs, aka Engineer, is supplying shin guards for the squad, right? Is that the bet?
18.
No, Mr.
Right. And you know what? If it doesn't happen, Jonah, I will make a video claiming Manchester United to be the best team in the world.
Oh, no, don't put yourself through that. Don't do that.
Yo, family, connect with Ballchat on Instagram at Ballchat Podcast. We're on Twitter on Ballchat1. We're on Facebook at Ballchat. Email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Football family, really appreciate you joining us and hanging with us. The Reggae Girls victorious, but somehow we're not satisfied. We want more. Come on, not satisfied. Junior, satisfied. Kadish, not satisfied. We want more. Next match day is April 9th against Cayman Islands. Reggae Girls continue the charge to Australia, New Zealand 2023. Yo, family, we going to Riyadh, you know. And stay safe out the road there. Come on, Junior, bless up on yourself. Kadish, big up. Thank you for joining us as always.
All right, guys. Good night. Good night.